But why?
Ciao.
The trap, Sharon. Leave before you get trapped.
What? What is the trap?
There's a trap. There's always a trap. That's a lie. It's false.
Huh.
Deceitful.
Okay.
So do I add both equations together like H? Falling onto a creature, wilderness hazard. If a creature blah blah blah, dex 15, blah 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 blah, knocked prone. Should I get on the roll 20 now? I'm kind of doing math. You liar. Most definitely a lie.
I don't know. Probably. You can do both. I see why not. You played Valorant during D&D.
Yeah, and do you think that Valorant game went well? I was lagging beyond belief.
Hello. Sorry.
You're dead to me.
I forgot since I have the sound.
Am I allowed to be here or to no?
No, you're not allowed to be here.
All right.
Get out!
Get
Get
banned
out!
or
If you want to see shit, then watch the stream. You cringe ass
He's gone.
bitch.
I forgot. Hello, Gabda.
Is that here? I hope not.
What? Hello?
No.
Hello. Okay.
The sun is a deadly laser.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Not anymore. There's a blanket. In terms of V and G acceleration due to gravity, what must be the height H prime from which the top is thrown? The top
Conservation
stone
of
is
kinetic
thrown,
and
so the
potential.
bottom stone has a speed of 0 when they collide.
Conservation of kinetic and potential energy.
Oh no.
Do I think Derek's gonna be late?
50-50.
Yesterday he woke. He woke up at what? What time did he wake up last night?
Late as fuck.
Late. That's not helpful.
Oh no.
When did he reply to me?
He woke up at
10:30.
12 a.m.
Oh
Yep.
no. Oh no.
10:30 p.m.
10:30 p.m. he woke up yesterday. So that is he has 26 hours days. He sleeps for 10 hours, 16 hours. So plus 4 hours.
This is
So
terrible.
he's gonna. That's he wakes up at 10 a.m. No, p.m. and then that's 10 a.m. and then that's 2 p.m.
How are you good? Wait.
Wow, my math was
Whoa!
correct. Good job, me.
It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Christmas miracle, guys.
It's a Christmas miracle.
10 minutes before we start, please. I wasn't awake until 2 minutes ago.
Oh, never mind. My
Yeah.
math was correct.
Predict. We were literally we're calculating your sleep schedule based off of when you were awake yesterday.
Well, I mean, I was awake before, but then I was like just kind of like going back to sleep a little bit, and just like
Why?
I was
It is
half-
7:30.
I was half asleep for 15 minutes.
You were half asleep for 15 hours. What is going on?
Why? But you just have an alarm like 5 minutes before.
That is true.
Where does the other thing go?
All into deep sleep for 15 minutes? I'd be impressed if I did that.
Are you saying that you don't
really
get REM sleep?
REM sleep.
In 15
REM
minutes?
from ReZero?
How are you gonna get there in 15 minutes?
I mean,
Besides,
you can. Like, 15-minute naps.
Those can do. We can too.
I always wake up for alarms.
Wait, you have like the secret
Your
sense
sleeping
where you wake
schedule
up
is
before
very
it?
concerning. Derek.
No, I don't wake up before it. I just hear the alarm, and normally I'll wake up for it.
Are you vitamin D deficient?
Yes, he is
Probably.
vitamin D
Probably.
deficient. He doesn't go outside.
He doesn't touch grass, bro.
Do you have a window? You know why you should get those lamps that get that
Like he's just a glorified houseplant.
no, a lizard.
He's a succulent.
He's a
Yeah.
lizard.
He's a
I
fucking
need a
succulent,
UV
bro.
lamp. Do I-
UV
Lamp. Like those lamps
what am I thinking?
that shine like
Yeah,
the same
no.
that give off the same radiation or something as the sun.
It's the
And that
banana.
gives you like vitamin D from it.
Yeah, just.
I think you need that. Or some vitamin
I
D.
think he needs a lot of things that he doesn't have the will to provide for himself.
Or no, Flintstone gummies, man. Flintstone gummies fix everything.
Yeah.
Which one you want, the gummies or like the chalky candy, the hard one?
Want your mom?
Yeah, what Andrew said.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
What
I
did you
expected
try?
you to say. I expected you to say. I was doing animal voices earlier, and I got through 2 voices without getting an erection.
What?
What? I'm sorry.
No, it seems like something you'd say.
Andrew, those are inside thoughts. Keep those. Keep
Those are
those in
shitty
those.
thoughts. I
No,
don't know
no,
about
those
you.
thoughts
Yeah,
are
but-
funny. I want to hear those thoughts.
Yeah.
Hey yo, anyone in the chat, clip that right now, please. Much appreciated.
Anyone
Is
in
the
the
stream
chat?
on?
Oh yeah. Sugar's gonna get DDoS now.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a VPN?
Yeah, I said erection.
Heck.
This one.
Damn. Just figure out what the DM is saying. I guess it'll be fine.
This is fine.
Yeah, long periods of silence, just DM talking. Lol.
Uh-huh.
Wait, is the stream still delayed by like 2 seconds? Or like, what's up?
I don't know.
It's like behind, like yeah.
We now bring you
Music
to
is
our
so
sponsor.
Copyright.
No, it's not. All this
Yeah.
music is
Copyright.
free. I had to get a premium to get this music.
What? You can just how about Spotify? They have like
No, but
just game music.
huh?
Game music,
But it's not royalty free.
but it's copyright.
Yeah, he's
copyright
a
free.
streamer now. He can get sued for almost nothing.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. But I mean, I like this music, so whatever.
Okay.
He needed to buy it because he already maxed out on his saves for the for the pictures and all the monsters and stat blocks.
Yeah, no, I had to get 2 other Roll20 accounts.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, because it only gives 100 megabytes, and I don't want to buy Pro.
Someone give him pro. Someone donate right now for.
Dude, no.
Kevin,
She's the kind
yeah.
of person who's gonna get arrested for tax evasion or something stupid.
Sheesh, 14
I'm
viewers.
not gonna
Oh,
do-
never mind.
I
I'm
don't-
not
Time
gonna
to
do
11.
tax evasion.
I don't know if tax evasion is something stupid, Andrew.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, he's gonna do it by just not doing it.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's more like you.
Here we go.
Oh my
You don't forget.
god. Oh my god.
14
You're
viewers.
gonna-
Oh wow,
11
this is
viewers.
great.
You're gonna get like swatted.
Hello,
Oh
everyone.
my.
Hello. Hello, chat. Hello,
No way.
everyone else.
Okay. Oh man. Oh man. You know, we gotta do what Crit Roll does. It'd be like. So let's go
No, we
through a
can
few
sponsor-
announcements. I'm just kidding.
No, thank you.
We're sponsored by
We're gonna have a word for our sponsors.
It's gonna be
Uh,
Sam.
I'm basically the only sponsor.
No,
Pay
no,
for all the
guys,
programs.
guys. I did things on my own time. You see, one of our sponsors is actually Old Spice.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Did Aaron just say D&D Beyond in the chat? No. No D&D Beyond, guys. Remember, no Wizards of the Coast. Down with the Wizards of the Coast.
Boo! Boo! Everyone, booze
Okay.
in chat. Booze in chat.
I literally can't care.
anyways. All right, so I think that there's not, we should just hop into it and not waste any time. First session of CSP. Okay. You guys can go on mute for a bit. Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Oftentimes, we hear tales of adventurers from far and near, fables of great evils being slain, stories of fantastical heroes from slaying dragons to delving into dungeons. These tales are often dreamy and wishful, devoid of the darker stories that ties to each of the heroes, devoid of the details left unmentioned, of the growing pains, the background, the history, the individual deeds that each of them has performed to create the grandeur we hear about today. Today, we begin the story of a group of 5 wandering individuals, each with their own past and motivations. They will meet one fateful night, unknowingly being brought together by the thread of fate. Today, we begin the story of claustrophobia. The year is 981 AE, or Arcane Era. The continent of Ortavis, since its creation thousands of years ago, has been a thriving landscape, home to a great many species and monsters. That is until year 0 of the timeline, when a great evil came upon the land. The Dragon Queen ruled all of Ortavis, taking every empire's control away with an iron fist, and with much destruction. Even the powerful Renoan Empire fell to a corrupt dragonborn placeholder at the helm. But throughout these years, one of the empires, the Aeguhean Empire, stood strong. Also known as the Great Beast Kingdom, as it was home to many magnificent elder beasts, alluring forests and mountains, and diverse cultures of numerous beastkins alike. This empire was blessed with natural primal magic in the land, protecting it from the influence of the Dragon Queen. The Dragon Queen was eventually banished about 80 years before the start of this campaign, launching the world into a new era, starting over with reconstruction. However, problems continue to arise. A romantic tragedy between the 2 nobles heirs of the Aeguhean Empire has split the kingdom into the new Aeguhean and Felician empires, creating an unmendable rivalry. This, coupled with the rise of power-hungry civilians looking to take advantage of their recovering governments, has led to an unquenchable thirst for conquest, chaos, and power. The Felician Empire was forced to split off from the southern lands of Riveria, crossing over the Great Iridian Channel and into the Renoan Plains farther north. The new Aeguhean Empire makes up the majority of the old landmass, and is watched over firmly by the royal court of Urksire. The split takes place 2 years before the events of today, leaving the empire in chaos and prone to many rising threats. And with that aside, we will zoom in to where our hero's adventure begins, to the small town of Omotia. A town known for its great architecture and food. A man in a dark hood and a mask stands on the muddy cobblestone streets at the gate to town. He looks up at the sky, seeing the looming thunderstorm clouds coming in a bit under a day. Andrew, please, describe how your character looks.
So my character is wearing a fairly plain mask with mostly just eye slits, as well as a gray poncho covering up some chainmail armor and some leather gloves, with a spear and shield on his back. And you can see the rough outlines of a bag under the cloak.
All right. So, You look down the streets of Omotia, a slightly hilly but beautiful area of civilization. The gateway to the village is less so marked by big signs or structures, but more so a natural barrier where the forest gets a lot more dense. You see the various housing structures shadowed by the much larger, looming jungle trees that, though seem to be quite far apart, broaden near the top to create these vast canopies that connect almost entirely. The underneath of the canopy is lit up by several bright lantern posts along the cobblestone path. The ground is damp from frequent rain, and you hear the soft sounds of crickets as the sun has begun to set. The path before you twists and turns between some small buildings and disappears over a bit of elevation. There are several people around, moving in and out of their homes. What do you do, Andrew?
What happened?
What do you do?
What do I do? I'm walking into town.
Oh yeah, okay. You walk into town and you glance around and yeah, where are you exactly heading at the current moment?
To any public local area where like a lot of people gather.
Okay, place where people gather. Go ahead and make a perception check. First roll of the campaign, everyone.
Wait, just give me a second. I need to
not
check if
one.
I'm not in GM. Perception.
Good roll.
It looks good on paper. 15
Starting
though.
off below average.
It's okay. It's good. It's good. So you glance around. It doesn't take you too long to get a feel of the contents of this town. You see the people on the street. They're kind of walking in and out, making some light conversation. There's creatures of all different races: badger people, bear folk, and you even see a monkey folk. The thing that you find pretty interesting is that this town has a lot of special architecture. The stonework along the different buildings. There's a lot of stone pillars, kind of like the Parthenon, and each of them is always like pretty intricately carved and very well designed. Eventually, you do come across a small house that is kind of open. Its windows are wide open, and it seems less of a place where people live, but just a small area of gathering, just in the middle of a crossroads in town. It's just a very open structure. A lot of lampposts around, and there's no doors. It's just an open structure.
I walk in.
All right. As you begin walking in, there's a human fellow that just puts up his hand. Hey, sir. Sorry to ask, but what's with the ghetto? The mask and all that.
These are gifts from my friends from back home. If you don't mind, I'd prefer to keep them on.
Oh, well, this is a community area, and we just have some few rules that we'd like to, enforce. And recently, there has actually just earlier today, there's been a scuffle in town, and well, we want to make sure that you're not one of them. So, if you don't mind, can you take off your mask, please?
Sure thing. Then I take off my mask and the hood of my cloak, and I put the mask into my bags behind my cloak.
Thank you very much. Sorry about that. What's your name, by the way?
You can call me Axel. It's just a short name.
Axel, nice to meet you. My name is Blake. I just kind of like a guard around this area. Yeah, so just come on in and you can talk with whoever you want. So you don't seem like you're folk from around this area. Where are you from exactly?
I'm from the east.
From the east. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We
I'm
don't
from
have
a
a
really
lot
small
of.
town. You wouldn't.
Oh. Well, hope you can find some comfort in this place. We have a lot of beastkin in this area. I'm kind of an exception myself because I came here about a few months ago as well. But yeah, make your way in and find yourself some help.
What? Sorry. I'm turning up the volume. I walk in.
Okay. You walk in, and there seems to be, there's a lot of just these very sparse tables, just kind of all around the place. These circular tables, lots of different people. Just a very, very crowded environment, and there is some kind of background noise just to the whole place. People seem to kind of be mixing around, just getting to meet people in this spot. It's a very standoffish hut that is in the middle of the town. It's not along the rows of houses where all the other ones are. It's just a by itself area, a community hub, but a very small one.
What people do I see inside?
You see all kinds of folk. They're just the generic folk that you've been seeing on the way in. You see the different beastkin. Yeah.
I walk over to the bar and
there's no bar. It's just it's not a place.
I walk over to a table.
Okay. You walk over to the table, and one of the fellows look up. Hey, need something?
Friends?
Friends? Sure, sit down. We can talk a bit.
Sure, that'd be great.
Yeah, he just kind of scoots a chair for you, and just moves over. Well, and he starts introducing the different members of the table. You guys talk for a bit of time. Is there anything that you especially want to get across during these conversations, or just trying to get to know some people?
Get to know some people. Maybe bring up any village fires that have happened recently. Okay.
So, I'd say over the course of this conversation, the people don't seem too interested. They definitely seem like common folk, kinds of people that just they go about doing their lives, pretty basic jobs. One of them is just a simple like woodworker. He just cuts things, but he doesn't really build. And the other person just sells items on the streets for a living. They don't seem too interesting, and they don't have a scope of what's going on much besides the town. Eventually, the conversation comes to kind of a slow end where the various people are starting to get hungry. Well, it was nice talking to you. I'm going to just go with these guys to a hub. Would you like to go to one and to eat dinner?
Yeah, actually, that'd be good.
Yeah. Okay, so you all start picking up your things and making your way out of just a small community area and walking down the streets of town. The man looks over at you. Yeah, so since you say you've not been around here, would you like me to introduce you to one of my favorite places to eat? It's called the Steinberg's Outhouse.
Did you just call the restaurant a bathroom?
No, I didn't say anything about bathroom. I said outhouse.
Is that not a synonym?
No, an outhouse is it's a restaurant that serves food outside.
Give me a second. We need to search this up.
Oh, I don't need to search it up. Dialect.
It's
dialect is very, very much different between places. And
that is very much a toilet.
Well, that's what
Man just pulled out his
that's
dictionary.
that's what
man.
your character would think then. But apparently, these guys are calling an outhouse.
Gotta put in my notes. Outhouse does not equal bathroom. Well, shall we go inside then?
Okay.
I'll trust your judgment on this week.
All right, so you just start going in that direction. It's about like a quarter of a mile from your current location, so you're just making your way there. And in the meantime, we will hop on over to a place elsewhere in Omotia, more specifically, a place pretty close to the Steinberg's outhouse, where a large shelled humanoid walks down the cobbled streets, carrying a heavy staff in hand. Derek, would you like to describe yourself?
Okay, well, let's see. If you were a passerby, you would see a pretty sizable turtle, hunched over though, still quite imposing and tall, maybe around 6-ish feet even with the hunch. He has thick, leathery skin, and underneath the muscle, a lot of muscle under there. He's covered in all sorts of trinkets and strings, I guess, with things and memorabilia attached to them. A couple notable ones would be a sapphire hanging from one of the ones near his neck, and a tooth around his neck. He has a large gash in his shell, and yeah, he's wearing a leather backpack or a fur backpack, and yeah, that's about all.
All right. And what's your name?
Shell.
Shell. Okay. And walking next to you, or rather slightly hovering next to you, we have Sharon.
Yes, and the passerby was seeing a very small figure around the size of maybe like a child humanoid, but perfectly proportional, so adult elven proportions, but pointy ears, pale features, but she has a very shiny and distinct green, like shiny green hair, and a spectral horn sticking out of her forehead. She looks very fey, especially with her 2 pairs of wings behind her back. And you notice that she's in a almost like a swashbuckling outfit with her rapier at the side, and she's wearing tall boots, which look a little comical on her considering how small she is. But she is only a couple inches off the ground, so they sort of kite the ground as she flies by at Shell's side. And her name is
You're
Soul.
making a bit of vacuum noises.
Am I?
Yeah, we talked about it during our special.
Oh yeah,
video.
we did. Yeah.
Is your fan
wait,
rotating?
Let me turn on my noise suppression. No, it's just my computer sound. I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. But yeah, sorry about that.
Is it like a moving fan?
No,
it's louder than
it's just a bad device.
Oh
yeah.
Darn.
Okay, is that your all for your description?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what's the name of your character?
Soul.
Soul. All right. The two of you are just currently walking down the streets, and as you just pass by, you get a lot of gazes. People don't often see fairy folk or turtle folk, so yeah, especially together. It's quite an unusual pairing, but no one really approaches you or asks you any further questions. As you're just walking by this area, you smell this. It smells like baked bread, just very, very good bread, just kind of waft over in your direction. And you glance in the direction of where it's coming from, and there's a bit of light coming out of this building. There's some light coming from lanterns outside of the building. And there's this big sign above the doorway that is currently wide open, bright yellow light just shining through. You hear noise coming from inside. On the sign, you see the words, Steinberg's outhouse. At first glance, this does not look like an outhouse.
You guys, I could take a bit of rest, could you?
Be down, yes.
Alright, yeah, I think we'll just head on in.
Okay. You start making your way in. People seem to be pretty busy inside. It is quite crowded. And the first thing you notice is that even though there's tables inside where people eat, there's no wall to the outside. It's just like an open area, and the majority of the tables is on this huge patio that is extremely well decorated. There are braziers with fires just on them, and the canopy is kind of the canopy of trees overarch the entire place, and there's these ropes that connect the different trees with lanterns of different colors that change hanging from the ropes. It is definitely a fancier place. You hear a person yell out to the two of you, "How many people?"
Just the two of us.
"Just the two of you? Alright, would you like to sit indoors or outdoors?"
I'll look at Saul. Do you care?
Outdoors?
Outdoors it is.
"Alright, right this way." And this bear gentleman, this bear man, just walks over to you guys and hands the two of you these like menus, and starts directing you over to a table on the outside, just a table kind of in the center of the entire patio. There's a few more chairs than required for the two of you, but there seems to be more people currently indoors than outdoors. It's a very nice atmosphere outdoors.
Alrighty. Let's see. What does he do after guiding us? Does he just walk away, or?
He hands you guys the menus, and
okay.
He'll tell you before he leaves. Right, when you know what you want to order, you can just walk in there, grab a plate, and just take the things that you want, and come back out.
Alrighty. Yeah. Well, I wonder what there is to order.
Okay. You look at the menu. There are various things. You see fried giant rabbit ears. You see double fried manticore claws. You see roasted water hog. A lot of very exotic sounding foods. There's chimera, a roast chimera with stir fried noodles as well.
Now, the main question is, can I afford any of this?
Okay, so the pricing of these things is probably somewhere around 5 silver to like 9 silver.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. Okay, Salt, do you know what you want?
I was from an area where I guess meat was rarer, on the rare side. I tried it here. Don't think I'm the biggest fan. Maybe they didn't cook it very well. I'll give it another try.
Alrighty.
Alright, so the two of you are just going to pick up some of that food? Okay, so, yeah, we'll just say you get your food from the area where you pick that up, and you sit down and just start enjoying the meal, and it's extremely delicious. For you, Shell, it's nothing like you've ever had. Like, this is food made by, like, chefs that are very, very specialized, especially in food that you've never tasted before, right? It's a completely different cuisine. And, well, actually, I could say the same for Soul. The two of you are like, this is something otherworldly. Now, as the two of you are just enjoying your food, eventually you see 3 individuals making their way out of the inside area of the outhouse, plates in each of their hand, as well as glasses of red wine and one of them is especially standoffish, which is why it catches your eye. This figure is a rather tall humanoid figure comprised of wood, sticks, stone, and metal. Some kind of construct. You see him with a gentleman and a young lady, a dusty blonde-haired lady.
Oh yeah, you wanted to ask me something about this stone.
You see this boar man just take out this stone and show it to you, Kenrick. Actually, with that, would you like to describe your character?
Yes, sir. Aside from what Shiggy said, you see me wear a sort of like grayish, like sort of like Victorian style Gothic, trench coat, overcoats of sorts. There's goggles on top of my head.
Happening again.
What else is there? Yes, I have some black fingerless gloves, and other than the coat, I'm wearing a sort of like dress shirt with like mahogany colored like vest, like kind of like think of like those hotel ballet drivers, sort of like that. I have no tie, and I wear sort of like give me a moment. Let me just. I sort of like black pants of sorts, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. And next to you, Darlena.
So you see this average height half elf girl who has her dusty blonde hair where it's like her roots are growing out because she has not kept up with the dye job for like a couple months now. So it's like a really weird stark difference. It's not a good like blend. It's like a line of dark brown hair and her blonde hair. Her hair is like braided in the back, away from her face, and her hair reaches all the way to her mid-back. She is in a, I can say like, not a traveling outfit where you can see her chainmail and chest long sleeve underneath, a really heavy over jacket where you can tell that it's like at like the most well used areas, for example like inside the arm or around the arm area, there is very worn down, and it's army green.
All right. And resuming the conversation, the boar man that is with you, briefly describe him. He's actually a race called the Scrofin race, which you'll hear throughout this campaign a lot. They're boar people, and they differ in height and different color and tusk size as well. But they all look like boars or pigs of some sort. This man is a completely black-furred boar. He's pretty tall, and he's got a very nice studded leather vest, and across his back is this very, very heavy-looking mace. He also has this billowing red-black cape. He doesn't seem to be a civilian like a lot of the other people here. He seems like he has some kind of work. He looks over.
Yeah, so you were curious about this stone,
And he pulls out this perfect, a very smooth gray rock that has spirals on it, and is slightly giving off a sound.
Yes, if I'm not right, that is what a sending stone, is it not?
Oh, this is a sending stone. You seem to know quite a bit. This one is just given to me for special purposes. Like I mentioned, I'm with the training for the Ursa Majors, and so this is how I communicate with people.
So that means I can't really hold it and examine it, can I?
Sure. Here, just hold it, feel it.
He kind of hands it over to you.
It's
And I am
simply
going to
just a rock, really, in terms of feeling it.
And as the boar man speaking, I am just like mesmerized, for this is something I I heard about it, but not really seen. So I'm just going. So I'm just literally examining it right now. Just like mesmerized by it, trying to see if I can like eventually see if there's any like details that are noteworthy, other than what you already described.
As he's looking at you, being so fascinated by this just rock that has a symbol in it, he asks you, I just find it pretty interesting that this entire time walking here, you're so quiet, and all of a sudden you're so interested about just a rock.
Hey, dear. I'll be honest. I'm a bit of a. Well, how do I say this? I'm a bit of a tinker, if you will.
Tinker, eh? Well, a tinker with small objects or big objects?
Well, it depends on what it is that people want. If they want, like, now say, like a huge like object that some magical effect, I could potentially do it. Give or take, it takes time, but it's a little object.
So you do things for money? People hired?
Well, it's not really a hiring. It's more of they come into the shop and, well, they just, if there's any good they like, they can, of course, purchase it, or they can customize an order. It's not too hard.
Yeah, at this point,
More really.
You and Darlana's character, as well as the boar man, sits down at a table. You guys have gone to your spot, and you sit down at a table currently next to the location of Soul and Shell, although, of course, there's... yeah, you just basically just sit there, because that's where your table was before you went to get your food. Yeah, but, wait, you say you ran a shop?
I worked with someone, but in retrospect, I guess I would say I was an employee. So it's, well, quite hard to explain, but worked there essentially.
Oh, all right. Well, that's fascinating. What do you think, Frigg?
Oh, I'm sorry. Repeat the question. I was not really paying attention. Like during the whole conversation, Frigg is kind of like swirling the wine glass, sniffing it, being disgusted by it. It's like, but like trying to. She took a sip of it and like absolute like almost gagged because of it's a taste of alcohol. Sorry, can you repeat the question? I was too enticed with the drink.
I was just talking with them over here, and he said that he ran a shop about tinkering for items and stuff. Did you know that? That's pretty fascinating. I've never ever gone into those kind of arts before.
Me too. Aldridge, you worked in a shop.
I'm going to cough in a slight embarrassment because I kind of went on a little tangent there.
Oh.
But yeah, this stone. Can I have it back?
Oh yes, apologies, and I hand the stone back.
Yeah, he puts in his pocket. If you are really that interested in, these kind of items, you should sign up for where I work for. Like, yeah, with the Ursa Majors, if you're ever interested and you head down that area, just try to sign in for the Yield Tower Academy. That's basically where I'm from. Actually, at this point, Soul, you currently on the side, they're right next to you, so you just kind of hear them talking. You hear them
aimlessly eavesdropping.
Yeah, you hear this man mention the Yield Tower Academy, and you.
Okay, he has my attention. I will eavesdrop.
Yeah.
While pretending to eat, or eating, but eating slightly slower, just to pay attention to them.
Yeah. Currently, actually. The Yield Tour Academy is looking for signups. They kind of need a lot more people these days, especially with all the ruckus that's been going on around this area. So if you ever want more magical items, or
doing various jobs, like you mentioned. There are signups, and I could give you a recommendation if you want. You definitely earned it back there.
Yes, I'll consider it, but for now, I'd rather not. I'm a bit preoccupied with other stuff, so if the time comes around, I will of course approach that area.
Yeah, how about you, Frigg? I heard it's a great opportunity to make money, and like lots of money in the sense that you also get to travel and do things other than the mundane slice of life activities.
Are you talking about adventuring?
Oh,
That's all. Just pretend I went to the restroom and I was not dozing off during the conversation. So can you repeat the question?
is that wine okay? Maybe it's a bit too much.
No, it's honestly I don't like alcohol.
Oh, you should have just said so. I could have just put it aside.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of like the adult thing where someone offers you a drink, you kind of accept the drink, but do you have some like apple cider? Or like
apple cider? Yeah, of course they have that. Go on.
Thank you.
Go take some.
Wait.
Yeah.
Do you want my drink? I go to Soul saying, do you want my drink? I mean, it would be a waste. It looks expensive.
Wait, did she notice I was eavesdropping?
No,
Wait,
she's just looking around, looking for someone because she doesn't want to drink. So
and
she's like, here, just take it.
You want my drink?
Soul's like, what is this?
You like alcohol?
Does Soul know what alcohol is?
Yeah. I would say
she has a vague idea of what it is, and she's all like, I've never tried it, but thank you. I'll take it off your hands if you don't want it.
Enjoy yourself. So can you repeat the question, please?
Oh, I was just wondering if you may be interested in finding opportunities at the Yiltor Academy.
I'll be good. I'm just trying to explore the world, soul searching and stuff.
Alright.
And stuff. Yeah. I'll be okay, Walter. Okay.
Well, if you ever find someone that you deem worthy of or capable enough to start training, then please mention the academy to them.
All right.
Oh,
yes.
I was a little bit sort of part of the conversation now. She turned toward it because she wants to maybe be like, okay, we've been introduced, and she'd like to maybe wiggle her fingers at the man, and she's all like, did you mention the Yiltor Academy?
Right. The man just turns to look at you. Oh, hey there, little one. Yes, I did mention the Yiltor Academy.
They have a bit of a reputation, you see. I heard about them.
Oh, that's fantastic. We were, I was just seeing if anyone wants an opportunity to go there.
Really?
Are you an adventurer, or aspiring to defend the land and do justice?
I say I'm an aspiring adventurer. And she would like to pat her rapier.
Okay, he looks over at the rapier. His eyebrow just kind of goes up a bit. I see. What's your name, by the way?
My name's Soul. And yours?
I'm Walter Black. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And he would like to turn toward the half elf that gave her drink, and she's like, "Oh, and your name is?"
Frigg. Hi. Frigg.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Soul.
It's very nice to meet you, Soul. Love the green hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you. She's very, very happy with the compliment. Very proud of that.
Sorry, I forgot to say that Frigg has a big ass scar across her right eye. Totally forgot about that. So,
Hey, who's at large? Wait, sir. He's currently looking at Shell. Are you adventuring with Soul over here?
We're just traveling together for some time.
He's a traveling buddy.
Ah, I see.
He's talking about the academy I was interested in going to, though. Maybe he can tell you a little bit more. All I hear is mainly hearsay, but good things.
Oh, what would you like to know about the academy? I could give you more information since I'm already here.
I mean, I know, it has a decent, reputation, I suppose, of spellcasting. Maybe knows some, like, able to teach spells.
Spellcasting. Of all the places I know of people who know how to work with the arcane, the academy is definitely one of the biggest places for that. Yeah. You a arcane user?
You can say that.
Oh. So, you know what this is? And he pulls out the sending stone. You ever seen this before?
I mean, Flo will take a look at it. I don't believe she has seen one before, so she would begrudgingly admit, no, I have not. I'm afraid I was raised a little secluded, but I could definitely tell that there's infused in arcane magic.
Right. It's a stone that allows me to, at this point, you just hear it start going as it starts glowing very, very bright blue, and all of a sudden, a voice just comes out of the stone. Hey there, Walter! It's your captain here. We have a mission for you in Molus. We need you there stat by tomorrow evening. And then the message stops. Oh my!
Sounds important.
Yeah, seems like I have to head out now. It was lovely speaking to you folk, and Soul, if you ever decide to go by the academy and sign up, well, if I ever meet you there, I could give a recommendation on your behalf.
Really? I might take you up on that.
Alright, well, anyways, he looks at Frigg and Aldrich. Frigg, Aldrich, pleasure meeting you two, and thank you for the help you did back there. Save lives.
Yes, of course.
Don't mention it. Boy, Walter, it's very nice meeting you.
And he's
Do your important
Safe travels.
major stuff.
He turns around and heads into the outhouse.
Okay, I lead into Soul say, sorry, I'm assuming you're not from around here. Did you think the outhouse was like a restroom?
Well,
Actually, I did think that for a second, but it didn't look like one.
I mean, is it a dialect thing, or I mean, it's like I don't know, but are you liking that wine anyways?
I mean, Soul's taken a few sips of the wine now, and she's all like, yeah, I don't see the appeal. And she would set it down.
Yeah. It's like yucky,
It is
more yucky
expired
grape
grape
juice. Very much true.
Michelle will reach over. If you're not gonna have any more of that. Yeah.
And Soul would gladly give it to Shell.
How
Like,
drunk
help
are you? How
yourself.
drunk are you guys? By the way, like how many glasses do you drink?
I had 2 sips.
Okay.
I had a sip
It was just bad.
It was just bad. It was so yucky, man. It
Oh,
smelled
I-
great.
Looks like
Did not drink anything.
Frig is not a fan of alcohol. It looks like this is not an
Disgusting.
alcoholic group at all.
There's always gonna be one alcoholic member.
Okay.
I did not drink a single thing.
Okay,
Nor
but
did I eat.
as the four of you are having this conversation, at this point, you start to hear some chattering a bit off of the, because you're on a patio. There's like a fence, and on the other side of the fence is like the streets. You can see the streets, and there's these carts that are starting to pull in. You hear a lot of just yelling, and there's these large stone pillars that are being currently pulled on top of these carts, and they're moving along the street, and then they stop right next to the patio, and just you can't see too well what is going on, but there's just a lot of yelling going. There seems to be a bit of commotion.
Can I while we're having this little conversation about how disgusting wine is,
Mhm.
can I just overhear what type of tone that the commotion's having? Is it a bit like kind of like this normal tavern commotion, or is it like, oh
Okay.
shit's happening commotion?
All right, make an insight check. Okay, it doesn't seem aggressive. It just seems like people are yelling, and it's off of the outside of this outhouse patio, so it's something going on the streets, which is right next to it. Yeah, but that's all you can glean off just by hearing. It doesn't sound aggressive.
Is there anything noteworthy on the pillars?
Oh, okay. You want to stand up and just kind of walk a bit to look?
Can I really see it from the patio, or do I have to approach it to get a full examination?
How much are you trying to glean off? What are you looking for?
Well, I see a cart full of people with a pillar on it. People are driving it. I'm quite intrigued, so I'm going to just glance over, see if there's anything noteworthy from where I'm sitting or standing.
Oh, okay. Make a perception check.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you see that one of the pillars that is holding up this area where there's a roof over, one of the pillars is currently broken, it broke in half, and some of the rock is currently on the ground, and it seems like they're coming for a replacement.
Nothing noteworthy. I'm just going to ignore it and just consider whether I should leave or not.
As you continue just having a conversation, you just hear clink, clink, clink sounds. People are seeming to just do some construction. When all of a sudden, you hear someone scream out.
Did you guys hear that?
Fortunately.
Which music should I do? Let's do this one.
Honestly, I had enough action for today.
I believe
Well,
this
could
is
you
my
try
kid
And
to
to
right,
leave.
you hear another scream, and now you're hearing a ton of screams. And you see the people on the edge of the patio starting to back away and move.
I'll get
towards
up
where
and
you guys
head
are going.
towards the edge of the patio.
Okay, you start making your way over to the patio, and what you see is this large stone pillar that is kind of it's not too carved yet. It has the rough shape of a long cylinder, about maybe 8 foot, maybe a bit more in diameter, but much longer. It seems like it has just come out of the mines or something. It's just been recently carved. But in the center, there's these men with pickaxes, and they're just mining the center, and it has split open, and these long black tendril-like things start popping out, and you see eventually that they're bendy, and they're spider legs, and the spider starts to form and move out from inside of the pillars, and they're spilling out. There's a bunch of these smaller hairy spiders, and this huge spider as well that's just crawling out. Everyone is screaming. People are starting to run.
In
At this point, I'm going to move you to the map.
Okay,
You guys can
so we're
converse.
up on the
I'm
foul.
I'm out. I'm sorry. It's very
What are
nice
all these-
meeting you all.
Quick question, what are all
I'm
those
out.
lines?
Oh, what lines?
the lines in the tavern?
Oh. Those are the strings that connect like the roof area with all the lanterns and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay, so what is everyone doing? So Frank, you said where are you going?
Are we not on the
I'm
balcony?
tipping. I'm out.
You're out as in how? Also, the balcony is not like very high up. Like you can jump over the edge and go down to where they are.
I know. Well, are we like over here or?
No, you're currently where I showed. Yeah,
over there.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
glancing from afar.
So I'm just gonna start making my way out
Out
the opposite
which-
direction, going the opposite
I-
direction of the spiders. That's why.
I
Okay.
do it as well. I do it as well.
Aldrich, I think our days ended here, and ended here. So it's very nice to
It-
meet you, Sol. It's very nice to meet you, sir.
While you're saying this, Shell is already moving towards the balcony.
Okay, I'll say you're already about here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, somewhere like there.
You say, "So you want to come over and help me with this?"
Yes, I will. It was nice to meet both of you two. Stay safe. We will deal with
Bye,
this.
Sol. Aldrich?
Okay, so either way, we'll have. I'll just have. Actually, no. Friggin' Aldrich, you two do not have to roll initiative because you're just taking your pace going the other way. But then Shell and Sol, go ahead and roll for initiative. Around this time, Andrew, you are currently wandering with your fellow friends that you just met. Currently walking towards the outhouse, and as you pass by this area, you hear screaming coming from down the road, and you look in that direction to see what's going on, and you see these large spiders that are crawling out behind a stone pillar, just making their way onto the ground and chasing these commoners that are starting to scream and just run. What do you do?
I yell at the people who I'm traveling with. What's his name? Blake.
Yes.
So I yell at him in his group. Try to get as many civilians to safety. I'm gonna try to hold them off, if I can.
Oh. Okay, I'll try. And he just starts glancing around, and you see one of his friends just took off running. Well, he's like in a moment of shock, trying to decide should he help or should he just get out of here. And he starts making his way into the tavern building itself. Let me pull out your character, Axolotl. Okay, you're at the top there. Top left.
Yellow.
Okay, I want you to roll for initiative as well.
I'm rolling for initiative if roll 20 can't be laggy.
These are some good rolls.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The
Okay,
question is where the spiders go.
Yeah, let me go ahead and roll their initiative.
Looks negative 90. Negative.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my. Well, at least
Oh.
Why are there only? Why? I see. Oh wait, is Kendrick and
Yeah,
not fighting?
they're running away.
We're not running away. We're just
We are merely just not
Evacuating.
participating.
we're just evacuating. It's not our problem.
All right.
Those are crazy rolls from them spiders, man.
Okay, so
Right.
I'm going to. Okay, let's order the torrent order. Oh my
Torrent.
god! Oh my god! I just look. I didn't see what the rolls were. I was just rolling for them. Holy cow! That
So many spiders.
Oh my
An
god.
obscene amount of spiders.
that is insane. Okay.
Well, there's a lot.
You're telling me there's
a bunch
6
of little
spiders?
ones, so.
Okay. Well, this one here is going to go after this commenter here and is going to bite him, and you see him fall to the ground.
Bruh.
Okay. The big one is going to start making its way up here. And the next one is going to kind of follow. Actually, it's going to go this way because there's one of the worker dudes with the pickaxe over here, and is going to make an attack. Okay, that is a hit. This guy is unconscious now. And as he falls unconscious, you see his body just start to lock up.
Poison. Yay.
Okay, and then this big one here is going to start going this way and climb onto over the wall. All right. Yeah, Sol, it is your turn.
Nice. I don't even think Jesus exists in this world. Whatever. In the name that all is holy. Sol would like to start her blade song.
Okay, you activate your blade song.
And then she starts humming to herself, and she would like to whip out her rapier.
Okay.
And say, I'm gonna try to get its attention, but I'll stay in the air. There's poison. And she would like to cast a firebolt at the big spider.
All right, roll to hit. 11, I think, is a miss. Let me check. Yeah, that is unfortunately a miss. Okay.
L.
You can finish your movement.
And she would like to fly 20 up, or 25 up, and a little to the forward. So 15 forward.
Got it.
And that would be the end of her turn.
Okay. Next up is the smaller spider. This one's going to turn around and go and attack this guy here. Okay. That does hit, and this guy is going to fall unconscious.
These commoners need to get more hit points.
Yeah.
They just need to get good.
Okay, Axel.
I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And then, wait a second, I'm clicking things. And then I'm going to run forward.
Okay.
And then toll the dead that small spider.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. It's a 15.
Shit!
Okay. Unfortunately, you're just kind of rushing into battle currently, and just trying to get a sense of what's going on. You're not able to concentrate on your spell as much as you should have for it to take effect. Okay.
That's my action, bonus action.
All right. Shell.
Okay. Well, first off, I'm gonna want to rage, and
Okay.
just like before, you see the staff start to glow blue, and this time there's a small glow from my eyes. But yeah, then I'll move here, and I'll say, deal with the small ones first. I'll keep this one distracted, and then yeah, I'm gonna just try to smack it with reckless attack.
All right. Roll the hit.
Ooh.
Okay. 19. That definitely hits. Oh! Wow! Holy cow!
Finally! Side note, that's average.
Oh my!
That's average?
Okay.
That's average.
All right. So
Barbarians, man.
as you
Actually,
just
Barbarians do the
Actually,
barbarian
a little bit above
thing.
average. My bad.
okay,
Barbarians
as
be barbing.
yeah, you just take out your staff. It starts glowing, and again, you hear the voices start popping into your head. Kill. You start running over and just smash down straight on the center of the spider's whatever. It's not a skull. It's just it's place where it has all the 8 eyes, and it just sinks into the ground, almost like pressing the face into the wood. The wood starts splinting, and like the thorax part of the spider starts to lift up behind it. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This spider
Oh
here
god.
is going to team up on this guy, and this commoner is gone. Okay. At this point in time, since it's back to top of the initiative, Frigg and Aldrich, you two are currently running away, and you start to hear the commotion die down more because it turns into sounds of pain. and you see Shell and Sol rushing into battle and currently attacking the large spider and doing fairly well against it. What do you two want to do?
Well, it looks like they got everything under their control. I suggest we
Absolutely.
start moving more quickly.
I
I'm
absolutely
going to
agree.
just start walking.
I absolutely agree. I am gonna follow Audric. Can I try to blend in with the crowd?
Okay, you start blend. Okay, you want to blend into the crowd. All right.
I can't blend in with the crowd, man.
All right.
Just put
Well,
your hood on.
okay, you move. Let's say you start moving into these spots here, and you're just, you just sit down in the chairs, something like that.
Brisk walking towards the
Sure.
nearest exit.
Okay, to the nearest
well,
exit.
actually,
Okay,
yeah.
so all right,
Yeah, the nearest exit.
okay, somewhere to the right. All right. Okay. Oh my God! Back to the many spiders. Okay, so this wolf spider down here is going to go over and attack this other commoner. The commoner are just dying.
I'm not fast enough for this fight.
Okay, this guy is unconscious. Okay. Alright, and this, the large spider is going to go after Axolotl.
The lottle.
Okay, and it's going to head and make a bite attack. 17 to hit.
No.
It doesn't hit. Okay. There's a spider just crawling over across the ground. It just tries to bite you with its large, these enormous mandibles. However, your spectral shield just kind of blocks it out, and it cracks in front of you instead of biting into your armor. Okay, next, this guy is going to finish off this last commoner. And then this guy is going to make an attack against Shell, now that you've just attacked it.
It has advantage.
Yes. Okay, that is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. You take 7 piercing, half to 3. On top of that, you take 8 poison damage. Wait, actually, I want you to make a Constitution saving throw. Don't subtract your health yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're able to resist some of the poison injecting into your tortal vein. So you take half as much poison. You take a total of 7 damage.
Got it.
Okay. Sol.
Soul would like to. I mean, how weak does this spider that Shell's fighting?
It looks after that big smack in the head, it's like currently very, very dented. Like its mere shape has been bent, and currently trying also to get out of the hole in the patio that it's been pressed into.
Then Soul would like to move right here, and she would like to cast like directly down, sort of like this.
Okay, yes, you can do that. Okay, so you're just floating above about 15 feet. Okay.
And she would like to cast the Burning Hands.
Okay, flames start coming out of your fingertips. They're going to make dexterity saving throws. Giant spider rolls a 5. The other spider rolls a 21. So 10 fire, half to 5 for the small one. And 10. Okay, how do you want to do this on the big spider?
Burn it to death. I want it to shrivel up and die.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Just like in Harry Potter, where there's that curse that causes it to like just incinerate, like the orange flames just start from the center of its body, melts it in half so it's 2 parts, and the fire just continues burning away the entire body until it's just like merely dust and some spider claws.
Well, that's the big problem down. Well, I believe there's one more, but we'll get to that. And that's the end of her turn.
Okay, the spider is going to, the lower one is going to go up to where Shell is and make an attack. There we go. That's a 9 to hit.
I don't think that hits.
Yeah, I don't think that hits. Okay, it crawls up, and you are in your your peak performance mode. And as you just crush this spider in front of you, you see the other one crawling up from the side, and you're able to turn your back on it so that it can't get anywhere near your flesh. Axolotl, your turn.
I hold and hit the spider.
Okay. Okay, the spider makes a wisdom save. That's a 12. So
It doesn't pass, right?
okay, it has not gotten hurt yet, so it takes the 1d, which is the more. Wait, why is it 1d6 and d10? Oh yeah, we changed it.
Because
Yeah,
yeah, you changed it.
yeah,
because
four necrotic damage.
Cringe.
Okay. Yeah, the
Oh,
d10
I
is just
hate
less.
people.
and then I moved.
All right, got it. Okay, you move down there. It's going to go ahead and make an opportunity attack against you. That's an 8. It misses. You just rush by quickly after you just got hit by the Toll of the Dead. Okay, Shell.
Okay, cool. I'll move over here. How high is the balcony?
The balcony is it's like a 5, less than 5 feet, like 4 feet.
I'll hop off
Okay.
and finish my movement over here,
All right.
and then reckless attack this thing.
Got it.
What is this?
Oh my god!
Actual crap here.
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
And
We
first
have
nat
a
20. First nat 20.
There are 2 crits.
What the heck?
alright. So
Barbarians do carbon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Bonk. Bonk.
Oh, I'm just gonna smash it straight down the middle, and it crunches really nicely.
Yeah, there's just like that sound as its shell just breaks. It's gone. Okay.
Yep.
Next up. Okay, this spider here is going to look for more commoners. It's going to start crawling up this way. And it's going to dash to the right to go after this fellow here. That's its dash, though.
Did you not run?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
okay.
gonna say, Soul, try to get that one!
On it.
Alright, this spider in the bottom left is going to finish off the... finish off this dude. He's dead. And it's going to make his way over to the next thing it sees, which is Shell. It has no brain. It just sees a dude. It's going to go for it. This guy... Who's this guy? Oh, it's the big one. It's going to turn around and look at Axolotl. And it's going to try to shoot a web. You see it just starts curling forward as the large part in its back just starts pointing upwards. And as this string of webbing just comes out of its maws and just hits. Let me actually see if it actually hits. That's a 22 to hit. So the web hits Axolotl, and it instantly binds you in place, and you are now restrained.
Yeah.
You just kind of fall. You're currently still standing, but then you're unable to move as part of the web is glued to the ground as well.
Help.
Okay.
Solda sees this new guy, right?
Which guy? New? Yes, you do, and he seems to be running downwards. You haven't seen him do anything yet. He looks like a commoner, but wearing a mask and a hood.
Wow,
No, I
so
took off
cool.
the mask because the guy
Oh,
told me to.
yeah. Okay, you kept that. Okay.
He's a commoner.
Take off. Yeah, okay, you're a commoner that's just running by.
Commoner in need.
A commoner indeed.
Help.
Okay, these guys are both dead, so it's Soul. It's your turn.
There's
Okay, he's
also a
in
spider
web.
in the place eating things.
There's also
inside. No,
this-
Blake.
Patron. Leave the spider alone.
Blake, no.
Soul's still 15 in the air.
Mhm.
So she would like to cast firebolt at this spider right next to the patron.
Okay, got it.
Don't whiff.
Surely.
These patrons don't really have a sense of urgency.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
surely.
Oh my god, with all these crits, this is insane.
Guys,
Oh,
what
I will
kind of figure
incinerate
would have
it.
made your
Soul
fight?
is
Come
filled
on.
with anger at these spiders killing more people. And she
Yeah,
will
how do these
protect
do
the
damage?
people. Yes.
All right.
No, hush. Look at that
Oh my.
That's nasty.
How do you want to do this? It was already
Jesus
hurt
Christ.
before, but
Oh, so would like that channel a burning hot mote of fire, and she'll like to chuck it like a baseball right at that spider.
all right, and like a baseball, it does hit him. Not only does it start burning, but it like just kind of knocks him back as if he actually got hit by a baseball and just collapses to the side. Still. All right.
And I wonder if the
Nice.
people will continue with their meal.
I'm not moving them, but then we'll say they're like all running, man.
They're screaming in terror.
You're running
Yeah.
in place.
This guy is going to go ahead and move this way and go over to Shell.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to make an attack against you with advantage. That's an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. You take and make another Constitution saving throw as it's going to continue to try to inject poison. Okay, you're able to resist it, and you take a total of 7 damage.
That's including rage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we have Axolotl.
I'm restrained as fuck.
Mhm.
So, can I cast somatic spells while restrained?
Yes, you can. And this web itself, it's not something that like it's just going to hold you there forever. Like if you want, you could try to use your action to shake it off or break it, however you want. It's just holding. Yours going to be in place as long as. Okay, so you're standing there. You're going to try to hold the big guy.
Sure.
Okay. That's a 14.
Shit.
Okay, it's
Man, you gotta get better wisdom.
Yeah, it succeeds.
Fuck you. You have +5 and 2. No, you have +5 and 1 stat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up.
What's your dex?
Abysmal. I'm a turtle.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Darn turtle.
Okay.
Wait,
Shell.
wasn't I here?
Oh, yeah. I don't know who moved you. Okay. I think that
Yeah.
was me on accident.
As much as I want to help this commoner, I feel like if I move, I'm just gonna get obliterated and they're gonna come grab me. So I'm gonna just reckless attack this little dude next to me.
That's a hit. It's dead. You just went
Same
over here, you
way as
bonked
last
one
guy.
spider, another one came, you bonked that spider. Now they're both dead.
I'm gonna move over to here.
Okay?
Hi.
Alright, which one is this guy?
This one's dead.
Oh, it is dead, okay.
You should just remove him from turn order.
Yeah. Alright, so it's
Which one's
currently
next
the
to
guy
them?
right next to you is going to try to attack Shell.
Go for it, buddy.
This guy's is your name spelled Shell or is it
No,
spelled
absolutely
in a-
not.
Yeah, okay, rolls a 9 to hit, misses. Okay, next up is the big spider.
Go away.
Okay, it's going to go down, and since you're restrained, it has advantage on its attack.
No, it doesn't. Stop.
That's a 16 to hit.
Hooray.
Hey, because of your shield of faith has been protecting you. You have been unharmed. Shell, as you're running in this direction, you see this commoner here. This spectral shield just appears as this spider tries to attack it, and is unharmed by that strike.
Oh, I'm not good at fighting.
Confusing, but alrighty.
Okay, Soul, it is your turn.
Accuser. Very cool. Spider's problem.
You can shoot him.
Yes. But there's also the little guy.
You should shoot the guy
I'll
attacking
kill the
you.
little guy.
Okay. Well, channel another little mote of fire in my hands, and I fling it at the big spider.
Okay. Currently has half cover from this angle.
Oh, I would move, of course.
Okay, yeah, alright, move to the left. Okay, 14. That just hits.
I'll move. Actually, I'm in the air. So
Okay, 4 damage.
All right, that's end of the turn.
Okay, so this spider now is going to. Oh, this one's dead. Okay, Axolotl. Still restrained.
I'm gonna touch him. Disadvantage because restrained, right? Touching him
yes.
is.
Wait, depends on for. Oh, okay, yes,
Ooh.
yes. That is a hit. Very nice. Inflict wounds. Okay, it is still up. It's a very, very hefty spider. But then as you just reach out, you just grasp underneath, like between your webbing, you grab one of its claws as it just tried to strike you, and you just squeeze it, and this magical energy just starts coming down from your shoulders into your forearms, pulses out of your hand, and you see the spider claw just starts necrotizing. It starts dissolving, and it dissolves upwards into the body, and you see the back end of the spider starts shriveling, dust going off into the air. Shell.
Oh, I will smack this guy right in front of me with reckless attack.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I don't think this one hits. It does not hit.
Yeah, okay. Little guy's a little nimble. That's all I'm gonna do, though.
Okay. Alright, so it's that guy's turn. As you try to strike it, this one, after seeing his two friends got taken out, it's gonna try a bit better. It is able to avoid your strike and counterattack with a 14, however it misses. Okay, the big guy is going to try again on Axolotl. Advantage. 23 to hit.
Christ.
Okay, I want you to make a Constitution saving throw. This spider's going to try to poison you as well.
Oh no!
Okay, you being currently restrained here and never having such an encounter before with a spider. You've seen all kinds of other beasts, but not a giant spider. The poison goes completely in, and you take 13 total damage.
Oh.
You're still up. Okay.
I guess Skull's surprised that he's still up.
Yeah.
He's like, wow.
You saw all the other commoners just drop from the little ones, and this is the big one.
Another tank to my collection?
Oh no.
You see people as you only see people as how many hit points they have.
No. I think that's no. Soul's too nice for that. Me, on the other hand.
Souvenirs, man.
Yeah.
Sentimental.
Okay.
Sentimental.
So considering there's someone in need right here, I would like to fly right on top of the spider.
Okay.
Burning Hands this way, or like this horizontally, so I don't hit
Okay,
the
got
commoner.
it. Yeah.
Or not commoner anymore. The unknown
The
figure.
commoner.
The unknown,
Unseen.
strangely alive commoner.
Mm.
Undurable,
Giant
but
commoner. That also
undurable,
made the
but
spider's
not-
leg
Yeah.
like.
Also, I
you
forgot
know.
to mention, Axolotl, you're poisoned for 1 hour.
An hour? Fuck.
No, wait, no. It says only if it reduces you to 0. Never mind, you're chilling.
If you're too soon to 0 and you're poisoned, what's the fucking point?
You're dead.
Okay, Burning Hands, 8 damage. It's going to try to make it save. That's an 11. It fails. How do you want to do this?
Same way as the other big spider, scorch it alive
Man.
and shrivel up.
Alright. The fire kind of, like, catches a bit of the ground because it's just so potent. However, because of just how rainy it has been, the ground is very wet. So it's just like this huge burst of flames that linger around for a moment before dissipating. It's just a huge wave of fire. Okay, Axolotl.
Please, I'm not an arsonist.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, you cast Cure Wounds on yourself. Wait.
What?
How do you have the slots for that?
These
No,
three
you're
spells.
3. You're 3 because you're a full. Never mind. Okay, you're fine. Yeah.
I'm just gonna huddle up over here.
Okay, and then Shell.
I will smack this guy again, reckless. Oh,
Yeah, now that is a hit.
bye. Oh.
This might still be a buy.
Still alive?
It is very much dead.
Oh,
Okay, this time I'll swing from the side and smack it really hard, and it hopefully flies into the tree.
Yeah, it just flies into the tree. It just lifeless, just collapses, it falls to the ground.
First things first, I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna say, Soul, is there anything happening inside?
Soul would like to fly up a little higher, get a bird's eye view. I don't think she sees anything else.
Bird's eye view. There's a fucking ceiling.
There's no ceiling.
There's
in
a ceiling.
This
There's
wide open.
It's very tall. It's like 50 feet up. That's where the ceiling is.
I would like to see through the window.
It's okay. She dashes.
So, okay, all right. So you just want to start heading into the patio area?
Or she would fly here and then up, just to get a bird's eye view of everything.
All right. So okay, this is kind of out of combat. So let me. There's no more threats.
And I would be checking to see if any of the commoners are still alive.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. Oh, actually,
pretty sure they aren't.
Medicine check for that. Okay, and so you go over there. You glance around. The commoners are kind of backed up against the fence on the other side. They're not off the patio because on the other side, it's kind of like a bigger ledge. They're all just pressed over there, kind of huddled up. Okay, with that medicine check, you feel like, I mean, they all seem dead to you. They are actually all dead, but yeah, I mean, they all seem dead to you. Axolotl, what are you doing?
Head over to you.
Oh, okay.
Struggling.
Okay, yeah, Axel, you're still tied up by the web.
Can I try to get out?
Yeah, can I help this guy out?
Okay, Shell, you can make an athletics check with advantage.
Advantage.
Let me. No! Wait, what the?
Oh no! Alright, just one person. 15's eye. That's enough. Alright,
The nat 20 though.
No. I had Shell make it with advantage.
okay.
Advantage because help. Okay. Yeah. So you are able to pull the webbing off of the ground and off of Axolotl. And yeah. All right. So let me return back to the other music.
I'm gonna say to Axolotl, you did some things back there. From what I could tell, it looked like divine magic.
Yes.
Well, I would like to thank you for your help.
It's no issue. We should check on the inside because.
Oh, my friend is already doing that.
That's good.
But yes, we can go just to be sure.
How are the other civilians?
What? Oh, what do you
How
think?
are the other civilians?
I can't hear you over the vacuum.
Fan.
Oh, Shuggy.
This is sad. Is a man able to cover it? Is that? I think it's turtle.
Yes,
Just
go
trying to
ahead.
turtle
Speak
volumes
again, Andrew.
How are the rest of the commoners or the civilians?
The ones over there. It doesn't seem like they made it. I'm gonna head over to here. I'm gonna go see if anything happened inside. If you want to come along.
I'll be out here for a bit, and then I'm just gonna go over here and start praying to the fallen civilians to this very unfortunate event.
Okay.
Soul sees nothing. Yeah.
So you see everyone is just very panicked, but seeing that everyone is all the action is starting to slow down, they're starting to take deep breaths and move a bit more away from the corner of the entire structure. But you see
no more
spiders.
threats.
You see no more threats.
Okay, then I would like to fly down and says, the danger has passed. All should be well now. Anyone injured?
All of them just kind of glance around. One of them speaks out. None of them came up this way. There were some folks down there. How are they doing?
Not too sure, but my partner's checking on them.
Oh.
And I would like to go to the these two. I see them.
Okay.
And I go up to them like, you two alright as well?
Which two are you?
Oh,
yeah.
Them.
So,
Okay, yeah. You see them
Yes,
pressed
we are
against
fine.
the back
Cowards.
of everyone else. 'Cause, yeah.
totally fine, love. great work out there.
Thank you.
Fire! Wow. you just like the spider just whoosh, and it went like whoosh. Really impressive.
Thank you so much for the encouragement. Okay, I'm gonna make sure my partner's all right. You two stay safe.
Yep, thumbs up.
I'm
Okay,
going to
and I would
just
like
start
to-
leaving. Oh, sorry.
Flutter
Yeah.
over.
I'm just gonna follow Jake out.
Safe travels. And I'll go back to Shell.
All right. I think this is a good spot to take a quick break.
All right.
That's what we'll do. Yeah.
Okay.
In about
So
5 minutes.
I'm expecting 3 nat 1s next, like, soon.
True.
I
It's gonna be
know.
Roll for the roll.
You guys rolled so well.
I'm not good at
cannot
this.
believe it, dude.
My character's not good at this game. She's not meant for fighting. Axolotl's not meant for fighting.
But Kevin, is there any way that you can either do like push to talk, like
No,
Derek was
he
talking
said-
about?
I told him to turn on.
Push to talk, yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
push talk.
Yeah, like right now it's just so loud.
No, he will. He will. Give him a bit.
Sorry, but a turtle barbarian? That's
Yep.
that's so nuts.
Maddie.
I don't understand your. You have mediocre AC and +5. What did you roll?
I have +5 strength. My dexterity is -1, and my con is +3.
Yeesh.
But as a turtle, my armor class is 17. So
Wait,
Okay,
isn't
that's
a
Portal
nutty.
like
Yeah,
That's
right.
nutty.
Forgot
That's
about
nutty.
isn't Portal like the base AC is 17 and then like
Uh-huh.
an armored defense it like changes?
an armor defense is 10 plus the modifiers. So if I use an armor defense, my armor class would be 12.
Ah. So then
But I used the
just
turtle
going
armor
with
class, so I have 17.
So you're just sticking with the turtle for a while, huh?
I don't think I'm ever gonna switch off the turtle armor class.
I don't think I'm ever going to the front lines again.
Yeah.
Wait, can't you
Andrew
increase it
is
with a
out there in
shield,
the
Gareth?
trenches.
I'm in the trench. I was in the trench. I'm seeing. I saw
And
5
then-
people die in front of me.
The good old Aldrich and Frigg making a tactical retreat. Let's go.
Oh, I love it.
Good.
It's okay, actually,
You guys handle yourself great.
with so
Yes,
many
those
other
two
adventurers,
do.
I mean,
Yes.
you would think.
If you guys were there for our session 0, you would understand why we were not fighting.
Yeah,
You're
we had-
cowards.
I will
Nah.
totally accept that
If you watch,
title.
if you watch the
You
YouTube
see,
VOD,
my
you will
character
see it.
does not learn from his mistakes.
Bro, I was munching on
repeats
popcorn
them.
during the whole time, man. It was the show.
He repeats
the le-
them.
no, it was like-
That's exactly
was it-
what happened.
I'm gonna
It was like
wait,
medieval,
I would like
medieval
to.
times.
I would like to imagine that Aldrich and Frigg are just in a corner, just like watching with like 3D glasses and just consuming popcorn,
Bro, them bar peanuts, bar snacks,
bar snacks.
pretzels, honey roast peanuts, chicharrones. Like, bro, okay, this like battle took like at least like 5 minutes or something like that. 5 minutes ish
In game time, it was like
in the game.
45 seconds ish.
Bro, we just see freaking fireballs being like tossed around.
Yeah,
Dude,
each
no, I just imagine fucking Derek watching me watching these spiders just try to hit me, and then I get hit once and almost collapse.
You
they're
are
like
like,
trying to
very
hit you,
good.
and then I'm like, oh wait, maybe he can handle himself. He gets hit once, and then he falls into a spasm.
Starts
Just
seizing
Seizing on
at
the
the
ground in webs.
Dude,
Foaming at the
Derek
mouth?
pulling the double nat 20s. God damn.
That was
So, yeah,
that
that
was a roll.
natural. Those
Derek,
Minus
no.
one.
And no, and then
An
after
disgusting amount of damage.
and after that, Sharon.
I
got
know.
a
No,
nat
because
20 as
barbarians
well.
are so good at these levels.
Early levels.
They fall
Yeah.
out like they fall off around 10.
Yeah, but once we hit the later levels, I'm just gonna kind of be there.
You're
Just
gonna
be
be there
there.
for-
No, he's gonna be
Emotional
hella. He's gonna be
support.
hella mind
Portal.
controlled.
Emotional
Yeah.
support portal.
Yeah, an emotional support
No,
turtle.
barbarians are still
No.
pretty good,
I
man.
would
They do
love
damage.
that.
Hear me out. We use Derek as a battering ram.
Oh my God,
Derek, hear me
yeah.
out. Derek, hear me out. You draw your turtle.
I was going to tonight, hopefully.
Oh wow.
Wait,
Yay.
do you guys
Yeah.
know? Wait, do you know like this thing from the X-Men or something where like someone throws like Wolverine? and like the Wolverine just
Okay.
freaking like attacks them. We do that with
Oh,
Shell. We
You
just
suck
Yeah, you
at
guys
describing.
I'm sorry,
Plan-
but I forgot it's called. It's like where like someone would throw Wolverine, and Wolverine would just fuck the person up.
Oh,
Because we
yeah, the Colossus throws Wolverine and he fucks up the robot.
Yeah, or
who's
something
even
like that.
strong enough to throw me?
Something-
I mean, I
Hey
got
guys,
big muscles.
do you hear me?
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah, we
yes?
hear
No,
Yeah.
no, we definitely can't hear
Do you hear me?
No, we can hear you.
you.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, he turned on push to talk. I can hear it.
Okay, this is gonna be kind of a pain, but whatever.
Good.
Okay.
This is what you get for having a shitty PC.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and continue. So, oh no, this is actually a real pain. Is there any way I can bind it or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Settings, keybinds.
No, like I tap it and then it locks, and then tap and it unlocks.
Oh.
Oh.
You can.
I can't do
There
that.
might be a toggle option.
No, isn't he on that already?
No, right now I'm on push to talk. I have to hold Z down, which is really tough because I have to move everything around. Like I have to keep using.
Oh, I see. In that case,
Yeah. Okay.
They
Whatever.
move everything around. What do you mean
Okay.
everything?
I'll figure it out after today. Wait. So, anyways, oh my
could you
God.
not put it on like a mouse button? Question mark.
I don't have a mouse. I have a trackpad.
I see.
Okay, so after a very intense fight against a bunch of spiders, all of you start settling down, and currently, Axolotl is with Shell and Soul, just looking, just trying to resolve the aftermath of all these spiders, making sure that they can recover any civilians that can be recovered. Unfortunately, there is none. Aldrich and Frigg are currently making their way out of the outhouse through the front door. They go into the structure and out that way. Around this time, you hear a voice just yell out across the entire outhouse. What has happened here?
Is that you, Blake?
No, it's not.
So like a flutter over to the voice.
Okay. You make your way over to the voice. You see Walter Black. He just finished packing his stuff, like in the inn that's right next to that's connected
Suspicious
to this
timing.
structure. And yeah, now he's just coming down. He's like, "What the heck happened?" He looks at you, Saul. What has happened here?
Terrible things. Spiders attacked.
There's
I don't know where they came from, but they're from some sort of pillar, some sort of construction project. The huge spiders that came to attack people on the patio.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Can I look inside this pillar?
okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check while Saul's
Okay.
talking. From inside the pillar.
Apparently, that's what it looked like. We're not too sure. My partner is investigating. I think.
Yeah, I knew there was a shipment coming. They're from the quarry. They were coming here today to fix the.
He's just kind of like looking over to see if he could see, because he's kind of far away. He starts walking over in that direction.
Are they okay?
Hey.
How about you? You look fine.
Yeah, I was lucky. Thankfully, spiders aren't too good with flight.
Oh,
My partner's a little beat up though.
all right.
At this point, he is over where Shell is. Okay, with that 14, you look inside and you see there are a ton of spider eggs just laid inside between the cracks of some of the stones. And
Oh boy,
there's
can I
just
start smashing them? The ones that I
okay.
can see.
Okay, go ahead and
Yeah,
make a dexterity check.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say to Axel here. Do I know his name? I don't know his name. I'm gonna say, hey you, we're there. There's some spider eggs in here. Want to help me out when you're done with that?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to make a dexterity check as well, Axolotl.
I will make dexterity check.
Some of these eggs are just in difficult spots. All right, so it's going to take you upwards to like 5 minutes to clear all that you can see out. But you have a feeling that there's areas, maybe inside of the stone pillar, in the areas that have not been bursted out, that are still containing eggs. Like this entire vein of stone is infected with eggs.
What do you is Saul by us, by the way, or no?
Yeah, Soul is starting to make over with Mr. Black.
I'm gonna say, if I see Mr. Black coming in, then that'll be good. At least he'll give an idea what to do. When Mr. Black gets closer, I'm gonna say,
Okay.
Does anyone have any ideas what we should be doing with this? Because there are still eggs in here. There might be more spiders in another place.
Did you say eggs?
Eggs.
That's disgusting. He looks a bit. He doesn't really know what to do right now. Where are the do you know where the other two are at?
What do you mean the other two?
The two folks that we were talking to before.
I saw them move towards an exit, but then I was too busy fighting. You might want to ask Saul here. They went back inside afterwards.
I think they just left.
They just left? Oh, I was going to see if, essentially, yeah, I mean, earlier today, what happened was that there was a bit of a scuffle. Actually, not too long before they came over here, and it took quite a bit of their strength. Like, as you can see, I have a bruise. There were these thugs. There's lots of things happening these days. Well, I kind of have to be somewhere, but at the same time, I'm conflicted because I feel like I have to do something about this.
I could burn all the eggs.
Proper authorities will come and handle this at some time.
Or I could burn the eggs.
Yeah, we can burn the egg, but that's not the problem here. You see, the problem is that these pillars came from the quarry. The eggs came with the pillar. That means there's something wrong with the quarry.
I think it's somewhere pillars from
Fair point.
the other part of town.
Your rock production facility might be under attack.
Yeah, seems like that. Did you see something? What's your name, by the way? He's looking at Axolotl.
My name's Axolotl, but you can call me Axel.
Like the animal?
I'm not too sure about animals.
Aww.
That's my current name.
They're very cute, if you ever find them. They're in the river.
Vacuum again.
Sorry, say that again?
What?
Why do I hear the vacuum again, Shuggy?
Oh, because I'm talking. Oh. I need to get used to this.
I mean, do you think it would be wise for us to go, Saul? Do you think it would be a good choice to go see if we can investigate or something along those lines to help? Because if another incident like this would happen and we could have prevented it, I would feel horrible.
Agreed.
I think it'd be smarter to alert the authorities about it. No.
Well, obviously.
The problem here is that the authorities, communication for each of us only happens once a day, and I've already spoken my message to report the other encounter. And if I were to talk to my friend and have them communicate, it takes them at least 5 days. For
what about local? Well, I think he means local authorities.
Local authorities, that includes me, but I have to head out right now. My captain told me to go to the other town. There's apparently an emergency over there as well, which is why I'm conflicted.
I mean, if it's your responsibility to go, then you should go. We can take it from here. Probably.
Okay. Yeah. I can
if you can take care of them, that would be great. Would you request some payment to help out for your time and service?
I would just be happy to help. I don't know about the rest of them.
If you see it fit, I suppose.
Well, if you three are comfortable with just helping out, then I can provide you the necessary information.
Yes.
Well, you did promise me a recommendation. Consider it the payment. I give him a little wink.
Yeah, that's fair if you can help out. I have a contact in around the Flint Mill mines. Have you ever heard of that place?
No.
I'm not very local, sorry.
It's a very famous mine just down south. It's along this path as well. Yeah, I have a contact down there. I assume that if you're interested in the Yiltor Academy, it's that direction as well, since I won't be able to be here to hand you the recommendation. You could ask from them. I could tell them ahead of time if you can provide some evidence of sorts.
That's doable. What evidence are we thinking of?
I really don't know what is the issue here. So, I'm sure you'll find something.
Oh, well, of course. I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
And what do you say the mine was called again?
It's called the Flint Mill Mines. Now
Flint
the
Mill,
quarry,
okay.
the quarry, however, we have a famous quarry that is nearby this town, which is why we get so much stonework done. It's very local. It's called the Shik's Quarry.
Not
That's
true.
spelled.
I'll type in chat.
Okay.
Oh, I got it right. So good. Intelligence, guys.
Okay, but yeah, so... Okay, but yeah, no, I said Shik's. Okay, but, yeah, so...
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I heard that.
the nearby quarry, it's about 1 mile south from here, 1 to 2 miles, something like that.
Oh, it's not too far.
Yeah, they have a lot of nice gemstones and stuff, too.
Okay.
Alright. How late / or what time of the day is it? That's a better question.
Like, currently?
Yes.
Currently, it's, you guys just had dinner. Like, it's starting to turn to around 9-ish.
Do you think it'd be best to head out now or go out tomorrow when we're all rested?
Go out tomorrow.
That is fair.
In that
The
case,
situation's
I
a
could
little
pay for
urgent,
you.
though.
I mean, he could just call for help if we wait.
I mean, he did say it'll take like 5 days, though. For any, like, real action to arrive.
Yeah, I'll have to head out soon. If you are all planning to stay the night, I could rearrange some rooms in next to the outhouse for the 3 of you, if you're interested.
Oh, that would actually be very helpful if you could. I would take you up on that offer. And we'll definitely, first thing tomorrow, we'll check out the quarry.
Alright, well, yeah, thank you very much. And when you're down to the Flint Mill Mines, assuming you get everything done, just look for a Malise lady. Her name is Aubrey.
Albury, okay.
But yeah, I'll head out now. Thank you so much for your help here. I'm sure it would be a disaster if you weren't around.
Well, I was happy to help. Safe travels.
Okay.
At this point, he just kind of waves and he just goes. He has his stuff already packed up, and he just kind of walks off and looks at the body of the dead commoners a bit before giving like a long sigh and just going away in the streets.
Wow, the song ended just in time. That's crazy.
His DM powers.
It's unfortunate.
I just realized that he
He
forgot
just did
to pay for the stuff, so I'll say he's gonna walk into the building first, and then after a bit, you see him go out.
Dine and dash.
I mean, I feel bad leaving all these commoners here, but I don't really know what we can do about it. So, I guess we're leaving the bodies in the street?
Yep. I don't know what to do with these.
I have an unfortunate feeling that we just talked to the village authorities, so...
Wait, if I remember, wasn't there more pillars in the city?
What happened? Side note, what happened to the people Andrew was talking to? Like, hey, go do this.
Okay, first I'll answer Andrew's question. Yeah, there's a lot of pillars in the city, but like that's part of the architecture of literally every pillar here. Yeah, like you see pillars like you're currently on the battle map. You see those gray circles? Those are all pillars. And about the people that like they were able to get the commoners that are on the street away from the street, and currently you don't see them anymore.
Blake, come back.
Well, either we go. I'm not sure if we should really look for somebody to deal with this, because I'm sure someone else already has. So I think it'd probably be best if we just try to find a place to spend the night and prepare for tomorrow.
I mean, he did say he would pay for our housing the night, the lodging.
Yeah, I'd like to take him up on that.
Yeah.
He said it'd be nearby, so I suppose we just ask inside?
Sure. I wonder if anybody's even still inside. But,
There are people still inside.
okay. I guess I'll just follow wherever Saul thinks.
Okay, so we'll like to flutter inside the building.
Okay, so you go into the building. What are you specifically looking for?
Some sort of like head barkeep or something. Someone like who looks like they're in charge.
Okay, yeah, you find one person who definitely looks like they're in charge. They're wearing a gray suit and a long red tie, and he currently is talking to it seems like a family right now who seems very concerned about something.
I would wait for their conversation to be done, or so would.
Okay, you hear the conversation lasts for about 1 or 2 more minutes, and some of them just like one of the kids start crying in the middle of it, and the mom goes to take care. The dad seems to be a bit angry, but eventually they leave.
Oh dear. Well, I would like to walk up to the figure and say, hello, did Walter speak with you recently?
Walter, yes, has spoken to me recently. Are you the? Yes, you are the fairy. I was told there would be 2 more of you.
Oh yes, and I would like to point to
nearby, yeah.
Shell and Axolotl. We're nearby.
Just Axel. Just say Axel. It's so much easier.
Okay, just Axel.
Oh, all right. Well, right this way. And she starts going over to this other door it connects this inside area of the outhouse to another structure nearby that is the inn. And it's not like too grand of an inn, but it is a place that can house maybe 4 or 5 groups of people. And she opens one of the doors and shows you to a room with 4 beds, and she hands you the keys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you all just
Settle down.
settle down. Is there anything you want to discuss amongst yourselves, or?
I mean, depends. Yeah, sure. So.
Hey, if you don't.
I'm talking to Axel, by the way. So, what happens to bring you to this town?
I'm looking for some clues, kind of.
Clues for what? If you don't mind me asking.
There's this thing that happened to my home village, and there's I don't know how to explain it well.
That's alright. Don't force yourself if you're not comfortable talking about it. Although I can't say I somewhat relate to that.
If you don't mind me asking, what situation brings a fairy and a turtle together?
Cool. I was heading toward the Yieldport Academy, actually.
What?
The academy that oh, you weren't there. My bad. So in this region, there's a rather famous academy called the Yieldport Academy. It's basically the best place to learn magic around the area, and I wish to head over there to learn more.
So does that mean you're a magic caster?
I mean, yes, I did ignite those spiders, but perhaps it was with my mind, or with gas and torches. But
Possible.
no, it was magic.
I would think you could do anything with your mind if you just try hard.
Ah, that I agree with.
As for me, we ended up meeting, say, how far was it? 40 miles? About 40 miles north, I think. And there's a little home barn with a few farmers out there, and I was just wandering around through the woods with no real idea where I should be heading, and I stumbled across them. So I helped them out in return for transport to a nearby town, which happened to be this one, and it happened also be the same direction Saul was heading. So here we are.
We're traveling buddies.
Seems nice.
And I'm not really sure where I want to head from here. We'll see, of course.
Well, I said that we have to head south, yeah?
Well, obviously, but after that.
Well, depending on where things lead, I might have to head south anyway.
Ooh, I mean, the Yieldport Academy is south.
What?
Wait, no south?
Southish.
Wait, I would like to do the thing, never eat soggy pancakes. In sorting the air.
You have a 20 intelligence. Can't
Shush.
remember what direction is.
I need to use the left hand L. I stick out my fingers.
Did you just say your left hand L?
No.
You forgot what side left is.
Sometimes you need to remind yourself. Even the most intelligent people can sometimes forget these mundane truths. I guess
That's something only I did.
then that is a sign of intelligence. See?
I strongly disagree.
Don't sell yourself short.
I'm not short.
Oh, I meant, I think you're giving yourself too much flack.
Flax?
Flack.
What?
Don't worry about it. I just think you're an intelligent young man. You're young, right?
He's 73.
Imagine.
Does your character look young?
Yes.
Okay.
He looks like a young adult.
What?
Nice.
Of what race?
Humanoid. my character doesn't think about it too much, so he just doesn't talk about it.
Okay, I was just wondering if you could notice with ears or facial.
He seems like a human.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have lighter hair, like platinum blondish, dirty blonde, but somewhere between there.
Okay, sounds good.
It's very interesting to see a turtle seem so, not turtle specifically, but you're very ethical for someone who rages on command per se.
Oh, I wouldn't call it. I wouldn't call it a rage, really.
By the way, just for the record, he does not look like he raged at all. He just simply looked kind of elegant actually when he raged.
No, my perception's off the charts. I saw him rage.
You saw something change about me,
Something
and then I got more
about
nimble,
him. Yeah,
more accurate.
as far as you guys know, the term rage used right now is an incorrect term, but Axelon doesn't really know his definition.
Well, I wouldn't say I really fall into a normal battle rage like some. More so I focus and try to tune into the nearby spirits, as when I focus hard enough, I can hear them and they somewhat guide me in the actions I should take in a fight. And also when I'm hit, they reinforce me and sometimes deflect some blows to make it less devastating. No, I wouldn't say it's a rage, really, but yeah.
Oh, you talk to dead people?
Sort of.
Cool, me too.
I haven't really.
Nice.
I'm not exactly sure how I do it, as it really happens in the heat of the moment. I can't just call upon them randomly, and it's only happened a couple times. How do you do this?
Dead person living in my head.
Oh, I
It's
see.
all right.
Yeah, he talks to other people sometimes too. But not
Okay,
very well.
then you're not in need of like an exorcist.
I don't know what that is.
No help.
It's an exorcist.
Like, I don't know, they like throw salt on you and purify your spirit. I'm not sure how much of the stuff I've read in the books are hearsay and weird cult rituals.
What?
However, they have to have some truth in it. So, you're alright.
I'm fine.
Okay.
It's kind of been with me since I was born. So it's like,
The voices. Okay.
well, it's more like one voice, and then
So like the gesture toward Shell. Voices?
I don't know what that is.
Sometimes.
Voices? Voice.
One voice.
Is it this one voice that lets you communicate with the dead, or no? Is it just them?
No, it makes it so that I can communicate with the living mentally.
Oh, I see.
Wait, try.
I start talking telepathically to Soul. And
Oh? That's so fun.
it's like, oh, wait.
What?
Oh, you're going in and out.
Read this. Give me a second. Okay. So I start talking telepathically to Soul, and it's like I can talk like this sometimes, but it's or not sometimes, but I can talk like this, and I can sometimes give other people the ability to talk like this as well. To only me though, I think.
Oh. It's an amazing ability.
It
I
doesn't
myself
really
have
come in
never
handy
seen
that
I
much.
like it.
Yes, but it's better than nothing.
I mean, I think you have way cooler abilities as a fairy, right? I mean, you can fly.
I mean, I fly.
I'm
Flying
a
is
turtle.
Yeah, but like, I saw you out there. You didn't get hit as much as the commoners.
Well, I did not get hit. I'm fortunate for that.
You fly.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel that maybe it would be better for me to get their attention if I was on the ground, but
Oh no,
who
no.
knows?
Don't worry about that. I'll protect those in need as much as I can. Don't worry about it. I just basically just use me as your shield, I guess. I'll draw
Oh.
their attention.
My hero. Yes, shell.
Where does their accent come from?
It's all over the place. Just go with
I
it,
think it's
okay?
German.
No, it's in Europe, okay? It
It's
just keeps
in Europe.
changing.
Oh god.
It's in Europe.
I like Darlena's accent. Scottish.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all.
very good.
I
Mine
don't
is
know what it is. It's vaguely
It's close
British.
enough to Scottish that it works.
It's a Fae thing.
because I was trying to do Irish, but then it just drives all over the place. My spaghetti's all over the floor.
Didn't you know that the Feywilds were actually just Europe?
Yeah, the Feywilds are just Europe. Didn't you guys hear?
I don't know about that.
It's like it's
That's not
Fey-
canon.
the Feywild's just Europe on acid and LSD and everything combined. All the hallucinogens, all of it. That's the Feywild.
Sounds about right.
What time is it now?
All right, let's.
Mhm.
It's about 10:30.
10:30.
I'm probably gonna head to sleep so you can be ready nice and early for tomorrow morning.
The night
Yeah,
is still
same.
young. That's
I
all
might
right.
be awake for a little while longer, maybe until midnight.
Yes, the old man would like to sleep.
You're old?
Yes.
He's old.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
a turtle. You haven't seen too many turtles, but he's quite wrinkly. Like for like-
Wrinkly. Wrinkly. I don't know about much because I've never. For all I know, he could be in his prime.
he seems
Well,
kind of in his prime in terms of his capabilities, though.
I don't believe you because he's gonna level up at some point.
You don't know that.
Wait a bit angry.
Andrew knows that.
No, you don't. He's going to go to level 1 next.
Oh no!
Derek is just Oogway but
Yeah.
angry.
All I hear here is that you're enticing me to use logic and de-level Derek over here.
Oh, I
we already
see.
went over this. But yeah,
Yeah.
head to sleeps if I can.
Okay.
You
I
should do
will-
whatever. Just make sure to be ready. What time do we want to be ready by actually?
Sunrise. When is sunrise
Sunrise.
here?
What time is sunrise? In this area.
Currently, it's what's this? Around
Autumn?
7 o'clock ish.
Mm.
Maybe more like
Sounds
7:30.
I am
Okay.
going to take a walk for like an hour.
Mm. In solitude, or do you want company?
Indifferent.
Then I'm coming with.
Okay.
Have fun, Mr. Turtleman's going to sleep.
Good night. Sleep well.
All right, the two of you just go outside and start going for a walk.
I mean, I'm walking in quotation marks,
yeah.
but still flies everywhere.
Okay,
I'll walk with you in spirit.
So while this is happening, let's go and quickly move over to the whereabouts of Frigg and Aldrich, who are they're on the streets walking to. Actually, where are you two trying to walk to right now?
Well, Aldrich is still looking for a damn shop, mate.
Looking for what?
Actually, what time is it? What time is it?
It's
at
like
this
9 for right now. For you, it's about 9 o'clock.
I forgot I was mute. Okay. For me, for Frigg, for me at least, I'm walking away from the outhouse.
moment? Does Aldrich even know? Do I know that Frigg is like? Actually, yeah. Okay, I left first. Would I know that Frigg is behind me? or something. I assume Frigg is
No.
behind me.
No, I'm kind of like in front of you right now. I'm kind of like just for me. What I'm thinking, right, is like I'm kind of walking forward. Like actually, before that, are we outside? Like we're in like alleyway or in the front street?
You're out on a different street at this point.
Okay. So you kind of see Frigg looking around and walking towards like the most empty street she can find, avoiding crowds.
Most empty what?
Street, or like relatively empty, because I feel like people are gonna start rushing over towards the outhouse. I'm just gonna kind of like go away from the crowd.
Okay. Aldrich, do you go with?
Yeah, at this point, I'm just looking for a way to avoid people. Really.
Can I look around for any law enforcement coming towards?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right. Fuck.
Okay,
Wow.
so you don't see any law enforcement come, maybe like 10 to 20 minutes of walking away, and you just recall, I mean, this is a bit metagame speaking, but in terms of how the D&D world works and the real life world, law enforcement is really hard to come by in these kind of areas like villages and stuff, right? You would see them more around the city, or they wander around, but they're very hard to come by, and it's usually people like Social and Axolotl that help out with these areas.
Okay. I'm basically trying to keep my head down.
Okay, so the two of you are just wandering the streets. Eventually, you definitely find an empty place since it's starting to get darker and darker. At this point, it's basically pitch black, and the only thing that's lighting the streets up is the street lamps, giving off this very beautiful glow to just the entire atmosphere. At this point in time, I'll say both of you see this. It's not too hard to spot. You see there seems to be a cart that is moving maybe like 1 or 2 blocks down, just off in front of you in the street.
Does it have a stone pillar on it?
Yes, there is a stone pillar on it.
Oh dear. Well, I believe this is the part where we should stop moving in before weird spiders stop crawling out again.
I agree. How about we find an inn? There's a lot of problems today. Have you been like this day's been so weird? Let's find an inn.
Did you repeat that question? Like what you said before? I didn't hear it.
Today has been so weird. Has this happened a lot? It's not a regular day.
No.
Let's find an inn.
Hasn't.
Let's go. I'm done.
All right, so you start. The two of you start going to an inn.
I feel like we're going towards the opposite direction of the pillar. Kind of like
okay, so you
sharp U-turn.
So you just walk back. Okay, so you weren't looking for inns before, but I'll say as you're just passing by, trying to get away, you did pass by some inns that you remember, and so now you're making your way back to those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so by the time you get back, actually, you see this inn is not so much like a huge hotel, but it's just like a series of small houses that look like each other that kind of surrounds this like this circlish area of just cobblestone in the middle. It's like a plaza, and there's just 8 of these houses. Currently, actually, in the center, you see Mr. Black. He's just sitting there, looking the other way currently.
Aldrich. Is that Walter? And I'm just like whispering, like kind of place my hand in front of him, kind of just tell him to stop, like slow it down a bit.
I'm going to have a confused face.
Is that Walter?
Do I see him? Mr.
Yes,
DM?
both of you see him.
Hey, I do think that is Mr. Walter over there.
Okay. Let's act very casual, okay? Be very normal. We're just getting in. We're just trying to get a room.
I do believe that you are clearly not acting normal here. I just merely thought this was not my business and just left. You, on the other hand, you seem a bit, you don't want to be a bit, I won't be rude, but you seem a bit too, what's the word, nervous, yes.
It's none of your... I don't want to be rude, it's none of your business. I mean, new town, spiders, orcs, in the same day. Kind of odd. And just... whatever. I kind of just slowly walk to find, like, the front desk, I guess, of this motel area in the type B.
Okay, so of all the 8 houses, one of them definitely has a slightly different look, where the door is open, the windows are open, and you see, you can see there's a person behind a desk from very, very far away. As you walk towards that area, are you trying to do it avoiding Mr. Black, or are you fine with him? Because it's across the way, and he's in the center. He's currently staring off at one of the houses.
Aldrich's gonna approach the reception just to get a room.
Okay.
Me too.
Well then, as you two pass by, you just hear calling you. Hey, is that you? Friggin' Aldrich.
I'm just gonna quickly walk inside the room, but like pretend I did not hear him. I'm just gonna beeline to the front desk.
All right, he starts making his way over to the two of you because you just he assumes that you guys didn't hear him, so he starts going that way. Hey, hey, you two.
Frigg is doing that. I'm going to just politely nod to greet him.
Hey, you two come here for a second, please.
I'm going to approach.
Gonna walk inside the inn. I mean the front desk.
Alright, got it. He looks at Aldrich. Hey, can you get your friend, please? I have a favor to ask of the two of you.
First of all, we aren't really friends. We just happen to be associates. But I can, of course, send a message her way once you tell me, of course.
Wait, so I think I misheard your message. Like, can you say it again?
We are associates. I say we are associates. Blah blah blah. If you would tell me what it is that you need from both of us, I can send a message along to her as well.
Oh, of course. You two were back there at the outhouse earlier. Do you hear about the incident?
Are you talking about those spiders that crawled out of the pillar?
Yeah, exactly. The spiders out of the pillar. Yes, yeah. I was looking for you. But yeah, there were some other folks that I found that they fixed the situation, and I'm slightly worried about them. I feel like I sent them towards their doom. Yeah.
Whatever do you mean by that?
I don't know. I just felt like I just was thinking about it, and there were 6 spiders. That's what one of the people told me. There were 6 of them inside of one of these pillars, and I can only assume that there's a source for all this. And I feel like the source of all this might be a much, much bigger threat than just 6 spiders. And I was wondering, since I saw you two were pretty capable, I was wondering if you two could also help them out.
Well, you see, perhaps, but as for me, I don't quite really fight. I'm more of a craftsman than a fighter. I only know how to fight more or less in self-defense. But If I may ask, what is this location, just so I can notify dear Frigg, of course?
Oh, this is just a local motel. Currently, I'm waiting for one of my associates to come out of their inn.
I'm asking for the location that you're sending those people to, sir.
Oh, apologies. The location is called the Shix Quarry. It's this mine that's located about a mile to 2 miles south from here, just along the Aeguhean Path and up the mountains a bit.
I see. And what is it that you do in this mine of sorts? Like, is it just for the stone, or is there anything specific?
There's stone excavation, they got rare gems and minerals, and they basically fund our place here.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but did you say rare gems?
Yeah, rare gems. This area is very enriched with them, which is why we set up the quarry there.
I see. Well, I will consider yourself plus 2 people to assist you. Actually, I will come and I will, of course, try to, albeit terribly, convince Frigg to come assist.
Oh, that'll be great. Man, you're really a fan of these kind of rare arcane things. I'm not even sure if these gems are arcane, but you seem interested, so I can only assume.
Well, I will admit, while I am a tinker and craftsman, I do dabble in the magical arts. For within reason, the magical arts do assist me in my crafting.
Okay, but yeah, I'm also, if it helps to convince Frigg, I'm willing to put, let's say, 200 gold down on the table. If you're able to fix this.
I would like to add an extra clause. If you could also, as a down payment for me, let me explain to me like the shops in this place, because I would like to go on I'll be honest, a supply run, if you will.
Shops, eh? Shops are plentiful. Are there any specific ones that I assume arcane related things?
Well, not so much as arcane. Arcane would be nice. Maybe there's use of stuff that I could purchase, but mostly like somewhere I could purchase, like, say like certain supplies, like calligraphy supplies, smith tools, or just like supplies to be able stuff to tinker with. Like parts,
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm not a local, right? I travel around. I'm very sure that down south in the villages closer to the big city, they'll definitely be much more common. But up here, people are more. I'm pretty sure you can find masonry somewhere around here. Not so much calligraphy.
I see. Well, this was useful information. You said the town's near down south, and I assume you said the mines were south, correct?
Yeah, both mines. The quarry is a bit down, and if you go further along the path, eventually you'll go by this famous one called the Flint Mill Mines. And then south more, there's this village called Garrett's. Yeah, it's a stopping point for many travelers.
I see. Well, this was quite useful information, Walter. I thank you so much for providing me with this info, and I will be sure to let Frigg know about this stuff that you told me.
Oh, by the way, if you two do indeed find it beneficial to help me out here, since of course I'm busy, if you two want to go and investigate, then it's better to go, since I don't know what the threat. Yeah, so 3, I got them a room. I think that they were staying there. I hope they are. Or else this would be very awkward. But yeah, maybe early morning, so they don't leave without you. You go back to the outhouse, and they have one of the rooms there.
Oh, gosh. Thank you, Walter. Thank you, Walter.
They'll give you detail about the payments, out of contact at the Flint Mill Mines, and I can hand you the money there.
Alright. And I'm going to just leave and go find Fig.
Alright. Taylor, stop being so paranoid. Okay. And then he just walks away.
I'm going to look for Frig.
I'm inside the front desk area.
Hello?
Oh, I'm in the front desk area.
Yeah. I go. I approach it.
Actually, what were you doing in the front desk area?
Oh, I'm just trying to get a room, like separate rooms.
Oh, getting a room. Okay. So as Aldrich is currently going, is making his way in, you're in the middle of a conversation with the desk clerk. Okay. So how many people?
Two rooms, please, for me and my mate. Separate rooms, please.
Okay,
That's
sure
possible.
thing. That will be 1 gold each.
I'll pay for both of us.
Okay. She just takes the 2 golds from you. Here are your keys. Just make sure to return them by the morning.
All right, love. Have a great night.
You too.
And I'm just kind of like I'm just gonna wait for my friend over here. So I assume there's a chair. I'm just like there on a chair, heads in my hand, just processing what just happened today.
All right. At this point in time, Aldrich comes in.
Hello.
Hi. I just got us some rooms. Here's your keys.
For that. Walter says you should stop being paranoid, and I kind of do agree as well.
Sure. I just kind of hand you the keys, like, have a great night,
Yes, thank you.
Aldrich. So.
Yep. Frig, before you go, so Walter back there, he was asking us to assist those apparently 3 folks. I believe one of them was Shell. I believe his name was Shell, and the other was, I believe, Sol, and some other fellow. Apparently there was another fellow, and he asked us to assist him to investigate the incident, and so I agreed for us.
Oh.
Yes, he said it was about he would reward us around like 200 gold pieces. Though I did add a couple clauses for myself because I took on like kind of needed
Wait,
some
hold
other stuff.
hold on, Aldrich.
Yes, 200. Yes. I did I stutter?
I hope you didn't.
Yes,
Oi.
200.
That's a lot. Oi.
Well, it's a lot, yes, but in terms of purchasing supplies and whatnot, it's not as much, and it's not as much. And then you start hearing me go on a mini tangent.
It's been a long day.
This is very funny. Right now I can speak to the chat, but they can't.
Apologies,
Honestly,
I was kind of going on a tangent there.
It's okay.
Hey, chat.
Honestly, it's not my problem. Have fun.
Yes. Yep.
I
So you agree to it, right?
don't know. Have a good
It's
night, Aldrich.
200. You seem a bit shocked
Good
for
night.
the new.
Good night.
Okay.
I
Alright.
just go straight to my room.
All right. What a lovely chap. This is Karma, and I'm going to go back to my room.
Okay. So you return to your room, and so does Frig. And does Axolotl and Soul want to do anything, or just enjoying a walk and then heading back?
I'm gonna enjoy a walk, look around the city because I've.
Okay, just enjoying sights and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. It's currently at nighttime, nothing's open, so except maybe a few bars, but I assume you're not interested in those right now?
Not quite.
Okay, yeah. So you just pass by those, make a nice circle, and eventually make your way back to the room. And at this point, everyone here
You have a long rest?
During the
Yeah,
walk,
oh, sorry. Yes.
I would like to ask Axel, so is there any reason you go by a certain version of your name?
Embarrassed about the name my parents gave me. I mean, I love the name because my parents gave it to me, but like it's just such a different name comparably to the people around me. Definitely.
I mean, I actually can relate to that quite a bit. For the record, between the two of us, my full name is Solanensis. It is a flower genus. You could say that my family were like the village nerds. So, very different name.
Genius.
So was a little more. Let's say easier to pronounce.
I think
I
your
like
actual
it.
name is very beautiful.
Thank you, and I like yours too. I quite love Soul though. It was my choice, I think, at the end of it all. It'll always be my choice when it comes to these stuff. My village, full of suckers. Hopefully, your home village was a little better than mine.
It's all about perspective.
Fair. Well, Aries, fairy villages. Actually, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But let's just say they're dreadfully boring.
Well, I don't know. It just seems like you're focusing on the bad more than what could have been worse.
That's an interesting perspective. I mean, I suppose you're right. But I
that
spent
doesn't mean
most
you
of my
don't
childhood.
dislike the bad.
I spent most of my childhood just wanting to get out, I suppose. It's only now that I am out, I can look on it with perspective. So you give me some food for thought, per se. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay.
Good.
And, as the two of you eventually make your way back and have a long rest, what are each of your camp actions?
Oh dear, I'm gonna have to check the
At this
list
point,
again.
we should have an order. Yeah, this is the first time we're doing this, so alright, the order will basically, I'll just do alphabetically. Andrew, and then Darlena, and then Derek, and then Kenrick, and then Sharon. Okay, so Andrew,
Okay.
what would you like to do?
I don't know what camp action means.
Go to the roll dock, man.
Go to the
What?
dock.
I can't
There are
read.
several options. We have actually, so that everybody knows, you're allowed to slumber, which helps reduce exhaustion points, although you're at 0. You can prepare, so you pick a certain skill, ability score, and then to your next long rest, the first time you make a roll with that skill, you add a d6 to it. The next time you roll, you add a d4, then a d2, and then it goes away. Another thing you can do is craft, if you can craft. You can also cook, but then you guys can't cook. I'm trying to remember what else. There's also take watch, although right now you're inside of a place. So yeah, camp action is because you only need 6 hours of sleep of the 8 hours long rest, so you can spend 2 hours doing something essentially. If you don't know, you can just slumber.
Well, slumbering doesn't do anything for me because so I'll fucking what's the one that ability scores?
Prepare.
I'll prepare.
What do you want to prepare?
I will prepare intelligence.
Okay. So what do you do to prepare your intelligence?
I pray.
How does that help your
I don't know
intelligence?
if I don't have a book to read with. I will do arithmetic.
Okay. Okay. Speaking of, okay, we'll say with the along the line of praying, because I can think of something. As you're walking or taking your walk outside, and you're just having your conversation with Sol, you're also kind of glancing up at the stars occasionally, and just just doing some memory training of the pattern of the night sky and stuff, because that's what you usually do in this. So I think it makes some sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So you prepare intelligence. All right. Darlena.
I will prepare my charisma.
Okay. You
So-
prepare charisma? Got it.
While Frigg is like walking around, she's just like pacing around her room, I guess. Just kind of like practicing lines of what people might ask her, like, where have you been? Oh, have you seen the outhouse lately? The incident at the outhouse? I was like, no, not really. I was just in a whole different area of the village, so no. And she's just practicing those lines.
Okay, so you're just talking to yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Amazing. All right. Okay,
Wow.
you prepare charisma. How about you, Derek?
Hello. I think Shell is gonna. Barbarians can really only prepare strength, so.
Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna wake up, do his normal morning routine. Then he's gonna walk out and find somewhere, where he can just do some. Hopefully, he can find something to do some exercise with, like a rock, like heavy rock or something. If he wants to do something with weight, he can. But otherwise, he'll just do, body weight things just to warm up for the day, you know.
All right, got it. Yeah. Okay, so you prepare strength. Kenrick.
I would like to prepare intelligence.
Okay, I think it's pretty easy for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then Sharon.
So would actually like to do some stretches and just try to like do some arrow maneuvers, some barrel rolls in the sky, and try to prepare dexterity.
All right, cool. Okay, so these will be prepared for your next day. All right, so I have a tracker. In case you forget, although just try to track yourselves as well. D6, then D4, then D2. Okay.
Before we move on to the next day, around like the middle of the night, say around like 3 o'clock, Reagan's gonna walk over, scuttle her way to Aldrich's door and knock on it.
Okay, Aldrich, go make a perception check straight. Actually, wait. I mean, no, I don't think you need to. You hear the sound. Yeah, you're just currently sitting up, just glaring kind of at the corner of the room, and then you hear the door and you just look that way. Because you're sleeping, but you're not really.
And you just hear like very
Whoops, I was muted the entire time. I was like, yeah, yeah, I'm going to slightly open the door, peek through, wondering who it is.
Hi Aldrich.
Can I help you?
I just wanna apologize for earlier. Hard to say, where are you guys meeting tomorrow?
So you're going to meet them, correct?
Maybe.
Alright,
Maybe,
good enough
but-
for me. Good enough for me.
So where are you guys meeting?
Shuggy, out of character, I genuinely forgot. Not Aldrich. Shit.
The outhouse.
It was the outhouse? Oh, fuck.
They're
Oh,
at the
yes, we are
outhouse.
meeting at the outhouse.
Oh, alright. Sorry for waking you up and for my behavior earlier. So,
It is fine. It is fine. It is fine. It's fine. It's completely fine.
okay. Good night then. So then she just kind of like slowly walks back to her room.
I'm going to shut the door and just pretend nothing happened.
Alright. And eventually you all get your rest. Shell wakes up earliest to go out and doing his morning routine. And eventually who's gonna wake up earliest? Like around 6.
I think that would be me.
Okay,
I think.
you would wake up. Okay, so Shell's currently outside. Between you and Frigg, all right, you wake up earliest.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to mutter in the other language a phrase, and I'm going to take out a book, and I'm going to go. I read it once. I read it twice. I've read it multiple times. I'm going to try to reread it again, see if there's anything.
Okay.
Anything that seems helpful.
Okay, so you're prepared. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me whisper to you.
Oh, okay. Whisper time.
Whisper. Do we have a Whisper sponsor?
No.
WizKids?
Okay. Is there any specific reason you're reading over this book? Are you looking for anything, or are you just reading through it?
It's just something that I do, just constantly, just hoping maybe there's some sort of reason, you know.
Okay, got it. You read through it. Doesn't seem to. You can't seem to find anything else.
I'm going to sigh, put it back, mutter the words in the other language again, and I'm going to just start tinkering with my crossbow. You know, just some mental exercise, just for that prep. That's the prep, by the way.
Okay. All right. At this point in time, Frigg, you also wake up.
I kind of gather my stuff, walk outside. You know when you like walk outside and it's kind of cold outside and you get a headache? Yeah, that's happening to her right now. She takes a deep breath and she's just like, I'm just wondering, like, how did I get into the shit again? And I just start walking coincidentally towards the direction of the outhouse.
All right. As you walk by, you see Aldrich. Are the two of you going to go together?
Oh, sure.
Okay. So the two of you eventually make your way over to the outhouse. We're currently outside, maybe 1 block away. You see Shell is he just has this bit. Wait, do you guys know Shell? Yes, you guys know Shell. Okay.
Yeah.
There's just this huge rock, this very nice circular rock that you found, and he's just like lifting it with one arm and then switching to the other arm, and he's just lifting with the other arm, like just doing curls. Shell, you see them.
Does I notice them approaching?
Indeed, you do.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say, I'll pat the rock down for a moment and say, hello. What are you doing out here?
I assume you're one of the 3 people that Walter mentioned.
What do you mean the 3 people that Walter mentioned?
Oh, he requested for our assistance for the both of us to assist you. I assume whoever he requires help for.
Yes, we talked to him about going down to the mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are the 3 people.
Yes, we are the 3.
If I may ask, who is this 3rd person?
It was somebody that we stumbled into outside when the spiders attacked. Their name's Axel. And
Axel, I see.
They wanted to help, so.
I see. Well, if I may ask, where's the other 2?
Well, come along. I'll show you our room.
Alright, lead the way, Mr. Shell, was it?
Yes. Yeah, I'll show them the way to the room.
I'll stay out here if you guys don't mind. I won't follow them. I'll just kind of just stand outside.
Are you standing outside where the outhouse, or where you met Shell?
Yeah, where I met Shell.
Okay, you just hang out around there,
Yeah.
just chilling in the streets, while the other 2 go in. Okay. At this point in time, Sol and Axolotl, you 2 are stirring.
Okay, I'll open up the door.
I wake up to the sound of the door opening. Second time.
Hello.
Soul's still out of it.
Hello.
Yeah. So, I ran into Aldrich, is it?
Who?
Yes. Good morning.
I ran into this fine fellow out here outside, and he said that him and his partner were sent by Mr. Black to assist us, and wanted to see up here. So I brought him to the room to meet you, I guess.
I scan his person.
All right, Andrew and I have never met.
I scan his person.
Okay. You see a very interesting.
And then I start looking at him with a like smiling. Like, hello, nice to meet you.
With the mask
Yes,
on or
thank
without
you.
the mask on?
Without the mask, I just woke up.
We're planning to leave at sunrise. Has the sun risen?
Yes, the sun.
The sun has been risen.
I'm gonna say this to Axel. How much longer do you think Saul will be asleep?
Get me a cup of water and I could get her up in 5 seconds.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
we
think
don't have to wake her up.
that is wise.
We don't have to
I
wake
don't
her up
think that is wise.
immediately, but I don't think it should be. We should probably get going soon. So. How much longer do you think are you willing to wait for her?
I'm honestly somewhat indifferent about the time we go out, but traveling during nighttime is somewhat unsafe.
What's it called? I think Soul's been waking up like sunrise because she's been in the farm for a little while. So I think she wakes up soon, like right about now, as you guys are talking.
Okay, you wake up.
Or no, recently she's been on a farm. And then she sees you guys like sort of talking in front of her bed, and she's all like, "Hello, good morning.
Oh,
I should have not have waken up at all, but I'm here and awake, unfortunately."
You sure you're not
sounds
German?
like Sharon waking
Or
up.
Swedish?
Oh my god,
The accent moves around.
The accent moves around. If it sounds good, I roll with it,
It's
bro.
the same.
The accent is European.
It's generally
that
on
is
the
all you
same
need to know.
continent, though, so that's good.
Oh, that's
9.
So
It's
it's
just
one
a
out of
European
27
accent.
countries.
Dunkelstern.
Anyway. So, we should probably be leaving soon. Obviously, don't feel too rushed, but we shouldn't take too long. Also, you remember the people that we met back in the tavern? Or, yeah, in the outhouse?
Oh yes, the one with the wine.
Yes, they're going to be joining us. Mr.
Oh.
Black has, told them to assist, so, yeah.
All right, more the merrier.
Yes.
Well,
the more
unless
merrier.
unless you have anything else to do, I'm just gonna go finish up outside.
Okay, I would head out too.
Finish up hygiene.
Aldrich is. I'm going to go outside, and just sit, take up the crossbow again. Just start fiddling with it mindlessly.
Okay, so as you all finish up your morning routines and eventually gather up together with all your equipment ready to go, where are you heading?
South.
South.
Yeah, we're trying to make it to the Flint Mill mines, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Um,
Oh wait, I should be taking notes.
How do you go about finding south? Genuine question.
I remember the position of the stars because I looked at it last night, and I go south.
Okay.
I point that
okay.
south.
Make an intelligence check.
Fuck! I knew this day would come.
Because even
Oh,
though
shit!
even though the generic so this just because why not? You all spend a
There's
collective.
that one.
Oh, this isn't hard. Just look at the sun.
No.
Just look at the
Because
sun.
hey, because it's not just about the south. It's the fact that the general area is going down south, but the entry path, may not be perfectly where south is. So you all, just spend about two additional hours, and around 11 o'clock, finally, with the help of some people, find the entrance to the Aeguhean path, which goes off into the woods down south. But yeah, eventually.
Good job, guys.
I think I found this party's weakness. It's directions.
Oh man.
Okay. I guess now that we found it, let's get going on it. Yeah.
Yes, south immediately points west.
Okay, so
You know, it's west. Oh no, west. Wow.
Wouth or
Wow.
ceased. Wait. No,
Soist.
cest,
Soist.
bro. Cest or Wouth?
Soist.
What are you talking about?
Soist.
It's the
Jesus
merge
Christ.
of directions. Anyways, alright, so as you guys start to proceed southwards, the terrain starts to shift a bit. It becomes slightly more hilly. You're in an area that was decently flat, although there were some hills, but now you're starting to go up a bit of a mountain, although it's not like an extreme mountain range or anything. There's just like some mountains in the way. The path itself is a lot more enclosed compared to the path that most of you all took to get to Omotia. The trees are a lot closer to each other. It's a lot darker overall, especially also because the sun is not yet at like prime height. Although 11 o'clock, actually around this time, it is pretty bright. And after about actually, what speed are you all traveling at?
I'm flying.
Standard pace.
Standard pace.
Okay, a standard pace.
Standard.
So
Mhm.
after about 2 miles. Okay, yeah. So after about 1 hour of just traveling, you see the path diverge off to the right, and there's just not diverge as in there's a path forward, and there's just like one that goes off to the right and up the hill a bit more. And you see there's a sign that says Shik's Quarry, just pointing up to the right.
We go towards that.
Is there a
Nice.
sign telling us what the other thing is?
Aeguhean path.
Aeguhean path. I guess we're gonna head to the Shik's
We have to
Quarry.
follow the Aeguhean.
Although, weren't we supposed to find something called the Flint Hill Mines?
That's along the path.
I see.
Yeah, that's later, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
I got it. Let's go!
Okay, you guys start going up. About like 5 minutes walking up this path. It's a very, very paved path up to the Shik's Quarry because they often bring carts down, and you can see in the slightly muddy ground there are tracks, a lot of different tracks of just these pullable carts. And eventually you see a group of these Ursine fellows pulling a large cart with a bunch of rocks inside of it, just going down. These rocks are not as big as the pillars you saw before. They're like, it's just a smaller wagon, but there's a lot of rocks in there, and they're currently going down.
Alrighty. I'm not really gonna... Well, do you guys think we should... Just double checking they have rocks, right?
Yes, they do have rocks, like big boulders just in their wagon, but not as big as the pillar.
Okay. Do you guys think we should try to check out what they're bringing or no?
Yes.
This is a quarry, is it not? So, and if they're bringing stone, that means they must have came from the quarry.
It's at least worth checking out, I guess. So, I guess, as we get close to them, I'm just gonna say, hello, you come from the quarry?
Yes, I come from the quarry. What do you need?
Oh,
God.
Shuggy, you good?
Oh, sorry.
Canonically
Sorry.
neglected.
Oh my god, because I'm on a dock, and so because I'm pressing the Z.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys can't hear me. Oh my god, I'm pressing again.
No, we can't.
No!
You're like cutting off.
This is so. This is so annoying because I'm on a dock, and if I type Z so I can speak, I'm typing on the dock. Okay.
Just deal with it later.
Yeah. Okay. So, sorry. Can you repeat your question?
I said, hello. You guys come from the quarry?
Yes, we come from the quarry. You don't seem like you're with us. Is what brings you up this way? It's
Well, have you heard about the incident in the town the other day?
Incident? Nope. Town? No idea what you're talking about.
Alright, well, basically, there was this pillar, and it was broken open, and a bunch of spiders seemed to crawl out, and the pillar originated from the very mines you work in, so we're heading there to see if we can find the cause.
Wait, did you say spiders?
Yes, and do you know anything about this?
Well, recently we had 2 spider outbreaks. Yeah.
Okay. Have they been contained or dealt with in any way?
We just thought that, we recently expanded to a new part of the mines, and so we just assumed that this place needs a bit of extermination, and eventually it'll blow over.
It seems like the stone could be infested, so are you sure that there aren't any spiders in what you're carrying?
I can't be sure, now that you mention it, but we haven't had a problem about spiders popping out of rocks before.
Sugar, just to double check that the pillar yesterday, there were people with pickaxes, right, or mining or something?
Yeah, they were mining it, so they're trying to sculpt. They were trying to sculpt it, yeah, so that they could shape it to put it up.
How big are these things they're carrying, or the stones they're bringing?
Like, just maybe 5 or 6 boulders, each of them probably the size of me.
It's reasonable that some spiders might be in there. I'm gonna talk to the group. Do you think there's any reason to check what they're bringing or no?
I mean, it doesn't hurt.
How are we supposed to check it without breaking it open, though? So.
Oh, that is a fair point.
I guess. Just be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to them. Well, yeah. Just be careful with those, I guess. I don't think there's a way we can really check them without breaking them open, and
Might be able to.
I don't. You would be able to?
Maybe.
Well, would you mind trying?
Can I cast Detect Life as a ritual?
Oh, Detect Life is not a spell that's ready yet.
I've had this for about a month.
Yeah, but it's yellow on the SU. Okay, but I know generically what it does. Okay, you cast Detect Life, and wait. So as a ritual, that means you have to sit there for 10 minutes, right?
Yeah,
that's not that bad.
Okay, so as you start setting up your ritual, the man looks over at just the 5 of you. We kind of have a schedule to keep up with. We got to get going.
It may take him a few minutes.
Can I walk up to the cart and just put my ear to the rock?
Okay, go ahead. You're trying to listen for just sound of spiders and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, go ahead and make an investigation. Or, this would be...
Wait, hold up.
Yeah?
Another thing is, scratch that, how big are the rock chunks?
Well, they're about the size of me.
Oh, they're like stone pillars.
Imagine if I'm a circle.
Oh, okay, never mind. I gotta listen inside the rock.
Okay, go ahead and make either perception or investigation.
Perception is...
Okay. You don't hear anything. This is about 2 minutes in from the... the ritual.
They have a cart, right?
Yes, they do have a cart.
Okay, is it possible that Axel could set up his ritual and on the cart so they can haul him around, so they don't lose time, even though.
Well,
Good point.
are you asking me that?
I'm just wondering what I think.
Okay, well, you should propose the idea to the guy who actually would do it.
Axel, I think it's possible that you could set your ritual up on the cart so they could keep moving while you're casting it.
Yes. Sorry, my sister's yelling at me or something.
Okay, so so Axel, do you want to get on the cart and the guy's gonna pull you down while these guys?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, so as a group, you all just gonna go with them?
Yeah, we'll just walk with them for a little bit.
Okay, so you all just backtrack, follow this guy out of the quarry trail, and
it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, after the 10 minutes is over, you finish casting the detect life, and there seems to be no life inside of these webs.
I'm not sensing anything. Maybe it's because they're eggs and liberal thoughts.
Probably should be okay if they're eggs. At the very worst, they'll hatch and then.
I mean, they'll still be alive. They're eggs.
Yeah, but they won't be strong enough to get out. They'll probably die from hunger before they actually get out of the stone, so it should be fine.
What if they have food in there?
Why would they have food in there? How would they have?
I mean,
maybe there's sustenance in the egg.
I feel like you're all been a bit paranoid.
Maybe.
Like, these are just rocks. What can be in these rocks?
Multiple people died yesterday. Oh, what is my accent? I'm gonna do that again. Okay.
Bippity boppity.
Various people died yesterday because of this. This is a serious matter.
You did say it was like a pillar. You didn't say it was a... These are just rocks. We're fine. Maybe,
Yes, but they could
those...
they could still fit inside, so...
Are you assuming that the entire mines have a problem? Maybe there was a mistake and they came from somewhere else.
I mean...
Then it's better to be safe than sorry.
Well, as this fellow said, there ain't anything in here.
Yep, so...
We can only ask you to be careful then.
I wish you a good day.
Okay, thank you very much for your concern.
Yeah.
I pray for them as they leave, for a couple seconds.
Okay.
Like, just like, please don't let that rock have living things in it.
No creepy crawlies.
No creepy crawlies.
No
let's go.
spookies.
Back to the mines.
To the mines.
Okay, so you all continue to go up to the mines, and eventually, you... should I change music? I would change music.
So during this whole time of travel, I'm like in the back lines, and I'm just looking at Axel. I never seen this man before. I'm like, not kind of like you're looking around, where you're kind of like trying to make it look like you're looking around, but you're actually staring at the person. I'm like,
notice you staring at me.
Yeah, he definitely.
Wow.
Notices.
I'm not playing it off well.
May I help you, Mister?
Miss, I'm sorry. Sorry for staring. Sorry to be a little rude. Were you there yesterday? Because I never seen.
After the attack on the outhouse.
Oh, okay. Just wondering. That's all. Sorry.
It's fine.
And you can just see her just slowly sink into her jacket, her big overcoat, and just like kind of turn red in the face.
Yeah, this is so real in so many ways. Okay, but yeah, eventually you all make your way up. the entire hill, and now you kind of level out in this plateau-like area where the trees actually form. They are not there in this big circle. It's just a very open area as the ground itself sinks in like a cone, but it's in like is like rings of. If you all, I assume, have seen quarries before, but it's like just rings that are indented smaller and smaller as it goes inwards, so that people can easily walk in and out of the quarry. And currently, there seems to be a few people who are currently inside of some of these small tent-like things, currently making their way out. There's like small fires, and some of them are starting to pick up their gear and walk down into the mines. About 6 or 7 people that you spot. Some of them are carrying carts, some of them have rocks, some of them are wielding pickaxes, and they're just mining away. Can I have a collective perception check from everyone?
I will make
boy.
a perception check from everyone.
Is it the
Let's see.
visual thing?
Interesting.
There's those natural ones we were talking about.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, so
Yeah, you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
it's 21.
Don't think about it.
Yeah, so that's what that's what you
None of
all
your
see.
business.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
what
about
you
it.
all see.
Oh, I get it. Because you have a
No,
star in your eye.
wait. Don't. Hey, inside thoughts. Don't
What?
think
I'm
about it.
insightful. Don't you see my character? It makes sense.
Don't say it out loud. Keep the secrets inside.
I'm not going to retain information.
Also,
Yeah, okay.
no one prepared wisdom, right? So yeah, okay.
I'm wise-ish.
Okay, so yeah, just carry on. That's basically what you see. It's just a query, and there seems to be people getting to work.
Alrighty. If does there seem to be anybody that's not doing anything?
Is there a person who's in charge?
Yeah, too.
Okay, a person in charge. Go ahead and make an insight check.
Wow, I'm not good at rolling.
Yeah,
I will.
everyone
assist
seems pretty
with
busy.
that. I'll assist him. I'll assist.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make an insight check.
Oh, Axel or me?
You.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
That's a bit better.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
find there's an
well,
older
funny.
guy who's kind of like sitting back, and from what you just like guess, he's probably maybe someone different from everyone else since he's doing something a bit different. He's just chilling.
I kind of nudge Axel and because I kind of see him scanning the quarry, and I kind of nudge him and use my head to point that older fella out.
You were pointing to who?
To the person I saw who's the older guy.
Oh, so you want to point at him?
Oh no! I kind of use my head to point at them, not actually point
Okay,
at
got
them.
it. Yeah, so the rest of the group knows. Okay,
Oh, Axel, because I was assisting him.
got it.
Yeah. So Axel, what do you want to do?
I wanna go up to him and ask if there's been any commotion in the mines lately. Has there been any commotion in the mines lately? Also, hi, my name is Axel.
Okay, so at this point, I didn't know if you're talking to Freak or if you didn't say you walked over. Okay, but then, alright, so you walk over, you ask the man. He's older. He's got kind of a lumberjack kind of plaid shirt, like the red and black checkered thing. He's got very, very baggy pants and these hard boots so that he doesn't get hurt accidentally. And he's got a thick hat as well. He turns to look at you. Did you say commotion?
Yes?
A commotion in the mines. There's recently been 2 reports of some spiders Are you with the police of sorts?
Technically, probably. You know what? Just scratch both of those. Definitely.
Okay, make a... Actually, never mind. Alright. Okay, well, yeah, is that all?
Can you lead us to which mines that there were the commotion with the spider?
Oh, yes, so recently we've, unlocked a new passage to some unknown cave. And at this point, he points down the mine, and you see there's this very small but big enough hole for carts to come through. But like this quarry is really huge, like these large rings. But then near the bottom, all of a sudden there's like just a circle. It's very dark from inside, so you just see a black circle, and you see at this point one cart come out of it. Yeah, so we've just been mining around. We've going deeper and deeper and deeper, and then about what was it? Just some days ago, we found this cave, a very big cave. And so we go in the cave, and when we went in the cave, we were wandering. It's a very long cave, very long, and we went around. There were some of us workers. We were in there, and there are spiders, and one of our men died from the attack. We've been a bit wary because of that, so we started sending them in groups, sending more people down in groups to make sure that no one is alone. And they got attacked again, although they were able to help each other out that time. But we're just being careful. We think that the mine it just has a few spiders in it, and we'll get rid of them soon. So, yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Don't worry about it. You don't need to send your men this way.
Well, we found some issues where there were spider eggs in a stone pillar you sent to Omotia. Is that the name?
Yeah,
Omotia.
Omotia. Spider. Sorry, excuse me. Spider eggs, you said?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I'm having a bit of a moment. And he looks away. And he's kind of like, just... You see a bit of blood come out of his mouth.
Oh.
And he barfs a bit to the side.
Excuse me, do you need some help, sir?
Oh, it's okay. I'm okay, just trust. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna...
Sorry, inside
bro.
Sorry, inside check. I am so sorry. Is he really okay?
Go ahead and make either perception or insight.
Insight.
Oh god, it's a fat nut. Oh shit.
Alright, so
Yeah.
as you're just listening to the way he speaks, it seems like he just genuinely thinks that it's old age, or just, yeah. But blood. And also, you notice his face is a bit pale.
I kind of like move myself forward. Sir, how about we take a little seat down before we get anything more?
I'm fine. Trust.
No,
I'm fine.
sir. No. I mean, we're gonna have a long chat. What's the point of sitting around?
I was about to get back to work. I don't have time for chat.
How about just 5 minutes? I mean...
I telepathically communicate with the mans.
Okay.
The lumberjack mans.
Okay.
Did you get bit by one of the spiders?
Okay, so the moment you speak that, he just
Freak
like...
out.
Whoa! Just starts continuing to cough up. What is going on here?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
No one's...
I'm going to get back to work. And he starts going.
Well,
Could I?
at
It's
least we
not
have a place
okay.
to start registered.
Do you have any idea what's happening with that guy?
I look. Oh, wait.
You were kind of far away, Shell.
Okay.
So you saw him cough a bit. Yeah.
I look at
Once he
Axel,
leaves, I'll head
very
over.
confused. Like,
I'm just say, all right. What'd he say?
He said the mines at the very bottom of the quarry is the place where the spiders are supposedly coming from.
what?
I do not understand what kind of profit they're getting from this for them to be endangering people's lives.
I mean, they need to expand it. I can kind of understand. They might not understand just how bad it is. So, I mean, whatever
So-
their reasons, we should still head in there and see what we can do. So, yeah. Do you guys all agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
As
Yes.
you are all talking, all of a sudden you hear a boom. As you just see the man just land on a cart, fall over, and just fall down one of the big steps, about 6 feet, and is now laying flat down there.
I run over to him.
Yeah.
Before I kind of hold back Aldrich a bit, and before he I guess go in, I kind of lean into him because I was right next to Axel and stuff, right?
Mhm.
I do not know who Axel is or his name. The guy did something to that guy to that man. I was just talking to him.
Which guy?
I kind of with my pinky point out Axel. He just freaked out.
You see, Walter is quite right. You are a bit too paranoid.
Just looking out for strange, and I say, you know what? Just forget about it. And I just walk behind them, start walking towards them.
Yeah, so how's the old man doing?
He's laying still.
It's in checking wounds.
And then you hear some people yelling out, "He needs help!"
I'm
No
helping!
shit.
Give me a second!
Yeah, some people are starting to make their way over. You guys are all rushing down. At this point, as you're about, you got down the steps, you see him just starting to get up. I'm fine.
You need to lie down.
Let me try to figure out Can I try to figure out what's happening with this guy?
In what sense?
Why he's falling over and coughing, and yeah, what caused this?
Okay, make a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
Sorry, not the perception. Just do it investigation. Yeah, the perception's the wrong one.
Oh, investigation. Okay.
Okay.
Higher.
He looks. I mean, you don't notice the awfully pale skin. It just seems like he's light skin color to you. He just seems a bit off. Maybe he's just a lunatic. I don't know.
Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with this guy. He just seems to be a little out of his mind. Because obviously he's not okay.
Sir, please lie down.
No, I'm very okay. I'm very okay. Trust.
Sir, please lie down.
I had a rest day yesterday. Today I'm back to work. I will work. And he starts.
Why did you have a rest day yesterday?
Oh, rest day? It was just my day off. I get one day off a week.
That's kind of really bad for labor workers.
They don't have labor laws here. Don't worry about
Labor rights exist.
I don't know, back where I live, they got at least 2 days.
Weeks are 5 days long here.
Right, forgot about that. They got at least 2 days.
No unions.
Well,
Quite
I'm gonna look at
convenient.
Axel. Do you have any idea what's causing this?
I don't know, but I suspect it might be some kind of poison or sickness.
You're all exaggerating. You're all exaggerating.
Have other
Can
people
I-
come over yet?
Mr. DM.
Oh yeah. Yes, Skinner.
Could I examine for if there's any bite marks?
Okay. Go.
Is that
Can I-
metagaming?
Can I?
Wait. Okay, so. Okay, Aldrich, you can go ahead and. If you want to walk over to him and pat his body down, you can do that. Do you want to do that?
No, I
Wait,
feel like
wait, I got an idea. Hold up.
Okay, well, before. Let me just answer. Wait, somebody had a question. Alright.
Andrew, you can go first.
No, it's fine.
No, okay.
I was making a joke.
Alright, go. Darlene.
So I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "It's okay. How about we? I know you have to go to work, okay? But we're gonna take 5 minutes, okay? Just 5 minutes out of your time."
Make a persuasion check.
Whoa, use your charisma.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, you gotta add a d6 to it.
Wait. Yes, I'm gonna add that d6.
You
You have to add the d6. So.
Yeah, I have to add the d6. That's not a lot, neither.
No, that's math. Or, you know, 10.
Fine.
Uh,
Hurry up.
Okay. So I'm gonna, if I ask Aldrich to help, I'm gonna lightly look around. Okay. I'm gonna see anything
Alright.
strange.
Alright.
I.
Why are you whispering over there? Hurry up. What do you want to ask
No,
me?
I'm walking. I'm like on my knee. Sorry, on my knee, and just just.
I'm gonna
gently
whisper
just,
over
like-
to Shell. Why is she touching the man?
and I'm gonna have a look around. Okay. And I. Start
What are you
trying to
looking
look
at
around.
me for?
I'm just looking.
No, that's it. I mean, he starts backing up. Well, I thought you were asking me questions. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
For my
sir.
companion, she's a little handsy.
Have you been on one of those expeditions to the new caves recently?
There's only one new cave, and I have. I was actually one of the people who first found it.
Oh, did anything strange happen down there?
Did you perhaps get bit?
Bit by what? By
Yeah,
the
perhaps
oh,
you
the
found a
spiders. you
creature
mean?
down there.
Oh, I did not get bitten by anything. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
Insight.
Would you allow me
Okay, make an
to
insight.
investigate, to examine your body to see if there were any bite marks you were not aware of?
Hey,
Never mind.
if I got bitten by a spider, I would know I got bitten by a spider. Okay?
Well, you see, with your skill, your work, usually your skin would be a bit more, how do I say it, hardened due to the intense strength required work. So you might not have noticed. This is just a safety precaution.
Make a persuasion check.
God damn, I forgot. Persuasion?
Yes.
Bada booey.
It's not Baba Booey, it's Boo Bobby, man.
Okay, hurry up.
Oh.
Alright, so investigation?
Yes.
Bada boom.
That's
Okay, so you start patting him down, and you don't even have to have him show skin. You're so good at detecting if anyone has a spider mark that you can just feel around from the outside and notice for
That
any
makes no sense,
spider-like
okay.
bumps. That does make no sense. But he's arcane like that, bro. Okay.
Oh,
He
those
built
like
different.
swelling.
Actually.
Swelling in the leg.
Okay. Yeah, you feel around, and you do investigate by looking as well. There doesn't seem to be any bite marks. But at this point in time, he just starts coughing, and some of the blood gets all over you. Oh, so sorry.
My bad.
Wait,
My bad, bro.
It's fine.
Wait,
It's fine.
DM,
There's no
Yes?
bite marks on you.
I have a question.
Okay.
Were these spiders unusually big?
Oh yeah, there was the spider was like really big. It was like 8 foot tall, like one of them. And then there's the smaller, hairier ones.
Okay.
But the smaller, hairier ones were as big as your
as a kid. Yeah, so it's still pretty big.
I
Good.
okay. No. I'll keep it.
You were doing something, Kenner?
Yeah, I was saying that there's no bite marks. You're completely fine.
Does he not have bite marks?
No, he does not.
Ah, you're wasting
And
my
if you-
time. I'm gonna get back to
And
work.
if you excuse me,
I'm,
I'm going to
He
wipe the
starts
blood off
walking
my
away.
body.
I'm not sure.
I turned to one of the workers, and like, hey, if you can you try to convince him on your own time to stop working? He seems really sick, and if it's contagious, then he should get away.
Sure, I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, okay.
Cool. I'm gonna say to the group, it doesn't seem like there's much more we can accomplish around here, so what do you say we just head in?
And you mind? Alright.
Sounds okay.
Actually, I want Aldrich to make a Constitution check.
Standing.
Hmm?
Constitution.
Oh shit!
A check, but alright, that's fine. Alright, okay, yeah, continue on.
Alright, he's in 2 days' time you're gonna be that old man.
You're gonna be
Oh my
blind.
god, you're gonna be freaking Arthur Morgan, man, from Red Dead 2.
Okay, but in the meantime, nobody knows. So let's go.
That is true.
Guys, I think
I-
I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah, let's get into the caves.
Wait,
It's the
wait,
cave.
hold up.
Wait. Before we wait, I'd like to ask around. Is there lighting in the caves just in case? Because I'm like my rudimentary knowledge of my party mates. I'm pretty
can't
sure at
see.
least one of them can't see in the dark.
Okay, so essentially, inside the cave, there is lanterns going only certain directions, but then there's some places that haven't been explored yet, and so lanterns have not been set up. Oh yeah, so at this point, you guys are actually in the cave, right?
Probably.
Okay, yeah, so you just kind of take a peek and just look around to see where the lanterns are. You see a few, so you follow the paths. This cave, it's definitely not some man-made cave that has been dug out. It was some natural cave underneath the ground. Usually those are not that common. In the sense that these ones here, how do I put it? It doesn't seem like it's been formed by erosion. It seems more made, but it wasn't made by humans. Now, you do see yeah.
Plot us be about to stumble on a dwarf city.
Okay, so you see a lot of just lanterns around, and eventually they stop about 100 feet in, both to the left and to the right.
I can't see that well in the dark. Can any of you help that, or should we take one of the lanterns?
We should take the lanterns. I can see fine, but if you need to see them, we should.
Wait, Andrew. Side note: can't Twilight clerics share their dark vision?
Yo, shut.
Wait, really?
Wait, you didn't know this, Andrew? Yeah, but okay, come on, Derek, no.
Doxed?
Hey. Metagame.
Sorry, those two are getting really friendly last night, you know?
So,
I think we talked about for an hour.
But then if Andrew didn't know, then why would you know?
Well, now I know. Good job, me. Okay. So there are 4 people in this party. So, and my Wizmod is 4. So,
yeah.
Good job.
You can't
Good job,
affect everyone.
coincidences.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you bless them with Eyes of the Night?
I start chanting, and the lights start flickering a bit, and then they just start seeing shit. And their vision starts like flickering from dark to not as dark. Then it starts becoming like bright as shit.
Is this your cult magic?
Not quite a cult,
Wait,
just
is
a very
it-
small
wait.
religion.
is it just normal
Okay.
dark vision, or is it like enhanced dark vision?
It's dark vision.
I am totally confused. It's like,
It's dark vision.
okay.
It's amazing.
Okay.
I can't do this another time. Like, wait, how long does this last? Well, for an hour.
Lasted for an
okay.
hour, yeah.
That's great.
Okay, that won't last long, so
Okay.
everyone be careful.
Okay,
Let's go!
So to activate it, everyone's eye starts glowing, and you can all see. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab
Alright.
a lantern just in case.
Okay, you grab a lantern.
Let's go then.
Which way, left or right?
Oh, there are 2 paths.
Flip
Heads
a
or
coin.
tails, guys? Are we gonna roll
no.
D8, D2?
Hang on. Right it is.
Sheesh.
I
Wait. I'd like to see. I'd like to look for tracks before we go.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. And yes, Carolina?
I'm gonna whisper to Aldrich. You're smart, right? Yeah, you're smart. Those spiders were big. They weren't normal spiders. I'm just spinning bowling here. What if there's something in the mindset making those spiders big?
Mr. DM,
Need a
am I allowed to
chance.
make an Arcana check? Should I do an Arcana check?
Oh, if you want to. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, it's alright.
There are definitely
Maybe-
forms of
no.
magic that can create things larger.
It's an intelligence check. You can use your d6.
Oh, yes, actually,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
that could
do
make a difference. Roll the d6. You have to, anyways.
You know what? Oh, I have to? Oh,
Yes.
okay. It did
Like,
not
does
make
not
a
make a
difference. Well, there are some forms that you can change sizes. I am familiar with this as I had my coworker use it before to assist in the creation of certain magical things.
I know
would
all
say-
about that. Actually,
Are you just eavesdropping on our conversation?
oh wait, you guys are
She
whispering?
likes doing that.
Are you guys whispering?
Um,
Because if you guys are, then
no,
there's no way.
we're kind of having our.
I don't think whispering's gonna do anything. We're in a cave.
I mean, I can imagine
You can be
like
far away from each other.
Soul just like kind of like weird, just like kind of sneaking in the to the side.
Yeah,
Soul-
she's very
Soul.
small.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
See if she surprises
We
you guys.
need to do contesting perception checks.
Doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
I mean, I think that if they
Passive,
so,
passive perception.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you notice
It's like a mosquito flying next to your ear.
I'm flapping.
It's a mosquito.
Laughing.
Like, you know, like before you go to sleep, the mosquito just flies next to your ear.
Mhm.
It's like that. I'm sorry. Go Soul.
But just so you guys know, it's like a fairy thing almost. But some of the older crowd for the shits and the giggles will sometimes turn each other larger or smaller. It's
Weird. Okay. Could this material be found in mines, like in a mountain or somewhere?
it's pure magic, I believe. But I don't think it's like some sort of brew or like an effect that they can apply for a very long time.
Okay.
But it's possible these spiders, the large ones, are just
Naturally big.
yeah,
I
they're
mean,
just that's
they
just
were-
their creatures, monsters.
Okay. They, at least from where I'm around, they were the spiders I've seen. They were like size of my thumb as the biggest. Those
Welcome
guys
to the
were
world.
huge.
Welcome
You
to
guys
the
seen this
world.
before? Oh. Man, okay.
Anyway, shall we continue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Right
probably
it
going
is,
to
right it is.
Frigg is a bit
Yeah.
confused by the world. I've never seen big spiders before, which is totally fair.
Frigg.
Not many people have. Alright,
I mean,
so
they are like
Frigg got closer.
yeah, they
As
are
big
they
as
are
outbreak.
enormous. Yeah, they're really big. Okay, yeah, so as you continue to proceed with your Eyes of Night activated, going further and further into the cave, eventually at a certain point the lanterns stop existing naturally, and you have to go further into the mines, unexplored territory, with just your dark vision guiding you. As you continue,
And that one lantern we're carrying.
and that one lantern, yeah. As you continue, the path turns, it narrows, and it widens varying ways. At some points, you have to squeeze into these passages that are like less than a feet wide, and you're just squeezing sideways to get through and on the
The
walls
turtle
itself.
squeezes sideways.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yes. I think you eventually encounter a section where you cannot pass through because, only
That's
Shell
the
can
turtle.
pass through.
Shell's a bit too thick, man.
How much too thick am I?
Quite a
Like-
bit. Like this
How
is
many
a one.
speeds?
This is a 1 inch. Not 1 inch. 1 feet wide passage. You definitely can't make it through that.
You're 3 C's. That,
Oh boy,
like,
I'm not gonna get through there.
Can anyone
Dilemma.
spell?
Well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get through there, and it'd take a
teleportation
while
spell?
to break the stone, so I could. So,
I mean, you can't dig. Through.
do you guys just want to continue ahead, see what you find, while I work at the stone?
I can help
I
you.
think you're gonna cause a cave-in if you work on the stone.
It'll be fine.
Wait, no, sorry, I'm acting too smart. Give me a second. Yeah, go for it.
I can help you.
All right, time to smash this stone.
I mean, like, can Soul look at the path and see, like, how probable is it to chip it down so that Shell can go forward?
Without a pickaxe, you literally cannot.
I got a hand axe.
No, it's not. I was assuming it was kind of like not that. Oh, is it like
No,
thick?
this is
thick?
it's stone. It's a cave. You don't just simply break a cave down. It's a passage.
I was picturing it more like it's just like this one kind of skinny part that decided to be skinny.
Oh, the skinny part, it turns, like, it probably lasts at least, maybe 1/8 of a mile. Maybe not, it's a bit too much, but it curves, and so you can't see where it
Okay,
leads, but it's
have
like
fun down there,
it just
guys. I'll be
squeezes it.
waiting over here.
No. It's safer that we all move together. So if we should probably just go along a different
Turn
route.
back.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, along this way you've passed by maybe two other turns that goes different ways.
Okay, I'm sure that shouldn't be too bad.
Okay. Let's backtrack.
Okay, all of you start turning down different, turning down a different path, and you proceed for about 5 more minutes, and you get into this large area, and there seems to be, like, you start to hear constant water sound.
Water.
You just glance around. Yeah, you see some water.
Water.
Yeah, there's a small underground, is like groundwater area that is a bit off of the plateau of Earth that has just kind of turned over, and you can see there's some water down there. And yeah, this is just a very large area, and the water is actually flowing, which is why you can hear it.
Okay.
Can I? Is there? What do I smell? Does the water smell weird? That's the best way I can say it.
Make a perception check.
Because this is my smell. Never mind, I can't smell shit. It's a bit stuffy down there.
Yeah, no, this entire place smells very damp and very earthy.
Well,
It's
the
so
water
different.
interesting. Is an interesting find because even spiders need water to live. So
Oh, thank God.
could be around here.
Do
I know where the stream? Where's the flow?
It's flowing. So imagine you're at the top of a waterfall, but it's not like an extreme waterfall, like a 20-foot water, a 20-foot like height gap, and the stream is down there. There's no water up here. You just hear it, and you can see a bit from your current position. It's a bit higher. You can see there's some water down there, but it's really dark down there right now. Even with your vision, see, your vision goes really far, so you can see down there, but you don't know what's down there.
What type of lamp am I holding? Is it like a
fire?
It's just a lantern. Yeah.
What's in my engineer's pack? Don't I have
Oil lamp.
Torches.
Well, I don't think we're gonna accomplish too much by just staring down a hole. So why don't we just
Um,
continue on the path and come back to
Wait,
this later?
Wait, I have an idea.
you can go.
Soul, can you shoot a fire bolt down there? I think that's what your spell is called.
I do believe I know what you're talking about. I'll give it a shot. If I cause a cave-in, sorry.
I too like it when a ball of fire I do too like it when a little fire causes a cave-in.
Okay, so you just cast
think she
Firebolt
likes the
down
fire
into
explode.
the area below.
I would like to drop it gently. I was more thinking of
Produce
accidentally
flame.
smacking the wall and causing some
Okay, so you
issues.
just drop
But
in a bit of fire, and it goes really, really fast, and it dissipates because it does no damage. Drop this.
Well, guys, I really don't think we're gonna accomplish much by staring down this. We should just continue along the path.
This is kind of like an off path. Right now, there seems to be no other path going forth, aside unless you want to go down into the cave, or you can go back and go and try another route. It's a pretty
I think
vast
going down
cave.
is fine.
I have a rope, and I can go down first.
I mean,
we should probably stick to things that don't require much climbing because
is it like
just in case we have
climbing,
to-
or is it just like the cave descends?
It's like a cliff, like a waterfall cliff. So you'd have to like throw a rope down and descend down that way. And there's probably some path that goes upward, like you can climb, but it's easier going up than going down.
Okay.
We should probably stick to something that's more our elevation.
So you don't want to go this way?
It'd probably be dangerous if we find trouble and we can't escape it.
I guess. I'm fine with
Alright.
that if you think we should turn back, but we can't turn back at everything.
Well, this is just an exploration kind of thing. We're just getting a layout of the area.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess we'll head back again. Find a different path that we haven't
Okay,
got down yet.
there's only one other path that's different.
Worth checking it out.
Yeah, okay, so going down this path, this one descends rapidly. It doesn't go at the same level, it just goes down, and it gets thinner and thinner, but not so thin that Shell can't pass through. Although, Shell, you kind of have to squeeze at a certain point. Before it expands again into kind of a vertical-ish like chamber. It goes downwards instantly. And if you proceed further, you will fall into the hole.
What do you fall into
I could
the
scout.
Like, imagine like a roller coaster that goes down.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a torch from my Dungeoneer's pack and light it with the lantern,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna throw it down.
All right, you throw the torch down. As you throw it down, you just hear as the light disappears all of a sudden.
That's not right.
How far away was that?
You look down, you see there's water down there.
I see. Yeah.
All right. I guess we know
yeah, so
where.
why don't you go see what's down there? Be careful, of course.
I mean, I can go down with you.
Can't you hold your breath longer than anyone?
I mean, he can't get up.
No, you can't get
True.
down.
That's true.
You can jump.
Can't do anything.
Care,
I
I
mean,
can.
We don't know if it's gonna be like
I don't.
is shallow water or deep water. You know.
I don't
it
think
might
there's
just be a
water
stream.
spiders either.
And it might just be a stream down there. It might not even go. Yeah, it might not be everything.
So we have waterfall, water
why don't you
pit,
just go see what's going on down there?
and we'll hole. Yeah, I'll go down.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
start
Oh,
flying down
wait.
while the rest waits up there.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't know. Wait, could we look down there with our dark vision?
This one, yeah, you have dark vision. So, okay, you walk over
Wait,
and you just...
Oh, yeah, continue.
Okay, so you just glance down. You see water continuing to flow underneath into an area you cannot see because the slope of the vertical wall of the cave just curves sideways.
Okay.
You see it's mostly water down there, although there's like a patch of land. And actually, since you suggested this, Frig, make a perception check.
Can't see. I am blind. No depth perception. Can't see
You
shit.
should probably try to
You
get
have dark.
depth
You have
perception.
dark vision.
She has no depth perception.
I have no depth perception.
Wait.
She only has one good eye.
That you know of.
She has a good eye in her
6
back.
either way. Okay. So, yeah. You just basically see what I described.
Okay.
Can I look down?
Okay.
I mean,
Make a perception check. This is the last one. Perception check. Enter.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can
Oh
see.
my.
You
You
see
have
behind
perception.
one of the stalagmites, there seems to be a bit of greenish, brownish material that is not the same as the gray walls of everything.
Yucky.
Hey guys, there's some green brown thing behind that stalactite.
That's absolutely disgusting.
So
Does
I can check
it
out.
look gooey or does it look solid?
You only see color.
Okay.
I guess
Well-
that's a clue.
Someone pass me a torch if I need to see color.
I hand her the lantern.
Okay.
Can she carry the lantern?
Hey, I'm strong.
I
Well-
believe.
Maybe.
I mean, I believe in you, Soul. It's not that heavy.
can Soul carry the lantern?
I will use
Soul
two
can.
hands.
It's not that insanely
Okay.
heavy. You're fine.
Alright. And she'll fly
Imagine if that
over.
was your cat.
Yeah, that would be really sad. Okay, but you're gonna have to take off your pack and stuff. Okay.
I don't. Okay, yeah. I just
Okay.
take off the backpack.
All right, and then you just grab the lantern and you start flying down. You probably go about 30 feet down when this becomes very obvious. There seems to be a boot that is brown connected to green pants behind the stalagmite.
Oh,
Is that a body?
What?
We can't really see down there.
Well. Oh dear. Okay.
We'll make
I would
telescopes with
like
my
to
hands.
slowly approach, and if a spider comes out and tries to gank me,
You're flying.
If you consider
I'm
flying
fireballing it.
Firebolting it. Okay.
Firebolting it.
Okay, you
Conscious
low-
man.
All right, got it. All right, so you start lowering more and more, and you try to take a peek from an angle to see more of what's going on. Make a perception check.
Alright.
Spooky.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
so
good.
you scout no spiders, and yeah, you trust there's no spiders. So you get closer and closer a bit to take a look, and what you see in front of you is this this woman miner in her late 40s. She's got just brown hair that's kind of pulled back to a bun, and just very, very hardened work clothes. And she's currently laying there. Her skin is completely white, and there's a huge circular hole in her chest, and blood everywhere.
I think she's dead.
Cookie
Uh,
No, let's not rush things.
And that is
Cookie
where we will
cutter.
end this session.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
I
Death!
love ending on murder.
Death!
Dead
Oh my god, it's just a giant mosquito.
No.
God.
All right.
Bro, it's an
well,
Alaskan bullworm.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing now, Aaron. I'm ending everything on cliffhangers.
Yeah, he's a horrible person.
Yeah.
Yucky! Ew!
No,
Ah.
please don't fly. I can't handle that.
Perception.
Yeah. Let
Like it's
me turn off the
sneezed on,
music
I'll
and we
die.
can just discuss a bit and chill.
So
First-
literally, Soul just found a dead corpse with like a giant with a gaping hole in their chest.
I'm sorry to hear this, but is fucking what's her character's name? There's
Brig or
Soul,
Soul?
and there's
Yeah.
nope. Then what's Darlena's
Wait,
character's name?
alright,
Fig.
just give me a moment.
Frig.
Alright, so we'll just end the stream right here. And
Bye,
Is
guys.
if
Frig
you guys want to join the
scared of me?
conversation, then you can just hop in
No,
the
it's like,
call after.
like-
Alright, bye.
bye-bye. Oh no, it's like, I've never seen you before,